As I grew older,
Outcome is going to be if you hanging around millionaires every day. Now, what do you think the outcome is going to be? You hanging around criminals, you hanging around low-level people. And nothing against drug dealers and criminals, because these are some of my friends. If people calling me every day about new scams and new jugs and shit like that, then that's gonna be my universe. That's gonna be what's in my mind all the time. I don't want to hear that shit no more. I want to hear about legit shit. I want to hear about 7 figures, the legit way, how you got it out the mud. I'm switching my circle up, not changing my friends. I'm just switching the circle that I'm surrounded by. So I don't want to hear that low energy shit. I want to hear high energy, high level, high minded shit. What do you think the outcome is going to be if you hanging around millionaires every day?
What do you say to people that say you turned your back on the culture or
exactly
black
100%? I have turned my back on the idea of victimization mentality. We are locked up. We went from 1 and 4. We went from 1 and 4 to 1 and 3. But we always pointing at the white people, but yet we want to spend all of our money on foreigns. We want to spend all our money on luxury as opposed to going and buying some land. America is for sale, and there's a lot of barren land. Disney bought a lot of it in Florida. But the culture has you focused so much on fucking somebody bitch and pulling up in a foreign and rapping about things that could get you locked up and then saying you about prison reform. Like, it's, bro, we brainwashed out here, bro.
as I grew older, the one thing that becomes clearer to me each and every day is that I don't owe anyone a thing, and neither do you. I've seen a lot of people pollute their potential after sipping from the well of entitlement. This is certainly true of many of the people I've been associated with over the years, even my own son. What they need to understand is that you should never feel like the world owes you anything. It doesn't. You must accept that it's all on you. That might seem like a very cynical way to view the world, but I would argue that it's actually liberating. You can only feel betrayal when you feel like you're owed something from someone. You can only feel resentment when you had expectations for assistance. When you accept that it's all on you, only then can you finally be free to focus 100% on being the best version of yourself.
get stupid? Ain't no school for this shit. You gotta be smart enough to pick up the information as you go. Now the crazy shit is niggas that look like you doing something wrong. Why do wrong? Now motherfuckers say you crazy, nigga call me crazy. You know I be thinking when they say that? Niggas say I'm crazy, I be thinking, yep. I was crazy enough to believe what the fuck I was saying gonna happen was gonna happen. And that's why I was persistent enough and consistent enough to exist now. Feel what I'm saying? So explain to me, like when I'm coming up, niggas is like, yo, who with him? Like who he with? Me, nigga. By myself, man. I do what the fuck I wanna do. You understand what I'm saying? Like the young niggas love me, they love me. You know why they love me? They think like me. Nigga, we the same, we come up the same corners, we ain't had much. You understand what I'm saying? You just gotta hustle, nigga. You gotta go hard, man. You see it playing games, man? Niggas got it, I'm gonna get it, trust me. I'm gonna get mine, I don't know about y'all niggas, you know what I'm saying? And niggas on bullshit. Real shit, man. Like, I mean, I don't even know what to say to niggas, man. I go to my hood, niggas like, yo, what up? I be like, nigga, get the fuck out of here, I ain't talking to this nigga. What the fuck am I talking to this nigga for? You know what my grandfather told me? You don't get as far as the motherfuckers you talk to for no reason. You'll be successful as the motherfuckers that you talk to for no reason. What I mean is, if you spending your day talking to a nigga that ain't got nothing going on, what the fuck kind of information can he offer you? Can he help you learn something? Can he teach you something in the conversation? Leave me the fuck alone, man. Y'all niggas...
What's up, my good brothers? Yo, salute to y'all, yo. Yet again, we are here for another class And y'all know how I do. Today I'm finna make my bread. I'm finna make my money, guys. 'Cause this is my specialty. Y'all know I cut deep. I go deep, guys. I don't operate on the same playing field, on the same level of hate, stupidity that these other folks operate on, guys. You know what I mean? I keep it real with you guys 100%. So today, guys, y'all see the thumbnail. The thumbnail was asking, was Kevin Samuels the Nimrod of the Black Manosphere? All right, guys? And we're going to get it. We're going to slow walk this. I'm going to explain who Nimrod was. And it's a question. I'm just asking a question, guys. It's not a docs video. This is not a, I hate Kevin Samuels, I'm taking stabs at. No, it's not one of those. This is an emotional, intelligent video, guys. And this is the biblical truth to the man's death. You know what I mean? You know, we use that word Godfather. Keep in mind, our God is a jealous God. You know what I mean? And in fact, since we're on that topic, since we're on the topic of our God being a jealous God, you know what I mean? Let's talk about, you know what I mean? What he say about what's the meaning of idolatry, guys? Because idolatry is a serious topic, and we gotta keep in mind, guys. Exodus 20:3-6. You shall have no other God before me. You shall not make yourself a carved image or any likeness of anything that is in heaven above, or that is in the earth beneath, or that is in water underneath the earth. You shall not bow down to them or serve them, for I, the Lord, your God, am a jealous God, visiting the iniquities of the fathers on the children to the third and the fourth generation of those who hate me. This is that generational curse, guys. Is this why so many people is cursed? Because so many people running around here looking, worshiping folks. I tell you guys, my good breads, I know. Wait, hold on, guys. Before I get deep, hold on. Hit that like button, guys. That's how you pay your school tuition. Keep in mind that we don't cater to any groups, gangs, communities, feelings, emotions, religions, none of that. We cater to the truth. We cater to common sense. We call out bad behavior. That means dumb shit in both men and women. And I'm sorry for the language, but this is how I flow. This is how I do things in real life and on the internet, guys. You know what I mean? Salute to the chat, guys. How you guys feeling tonight? Cause I'm ready. If y'all can't tell, I'm amped. I'm ready to go. I'm ready to go. Yes, sirree. I'm ready to go. Alright? Y'all, all that worshiping nigga shit, y'all gotta stop that, yo. Y'all gotta stop that. It's okay to pay homage and it's okay to mimic. It's a difference from mimicking and taking what's good and throwing away the rest. You know what I mean? Taking the meat off the bones and throwing away the rest. That's a totally different thing than worshiping somebody, y'all. You know what I mean? And today, guys, keep in mind, we not finna argue or debate. We come to class today to learn the biblical truth behind the passing of the great Kevin Samuels. You know what I mean, guys? That's what we come to do today, guys. Was Kevin Samuels the Nimrod of the Black Manosphere? You know what I mean? Now, y'all got to understand, y'all be wanting to believe what y'all want to, you know what I mean? Y'all be wanting to believe what y'all want to believe. Y'all be wanting to believe what make y'all feel good. You know what I mean? And 99 out of 10% of the times what make y'all feel good is killing y'all. It's capitalizing on y'all unemotional intelligence. You get that, guys? What make you feel good is killing you. What make you feel good is very dangerous. You know what I mean? That's the temptation. You know what I mean, guys? So we not finna play. And I tell you guys this all the time, y'all. You know what I mean? Y'all don't gotta believe in me. Y'all don't gotta believe in me, because I'm going to believe in me, bro. And you see, I'm winning. And I'm not flaunting nothing in your face. I fucks with everybody, bro. But you got to believe in yourself. You got to stop this nigga worshiping shit, yo. Facts. You got to stop this nigga worshiping shit, y'all. All right? You know what I mean? You gotta believe, you know what I mean, in yourself, guys. You can't get hooked to worshiping people that's doing the work that you can do yourself, but now you're hooked to them because you refuse to do the work, guys. That's what it is. It's like I tell you guys, stay emotional, intelligent. You know what I mean? When somebody know you're thirsty for something, when somebody know, oh, you thirsty, or you want a girl, or you want a relationship, when somebody know you're thirsty for something, then that's an emotion. Then they can sell you something. When you know what I mean? You being thirsty for a relationship and then not doing the work, I can sell you something now. Now I can sell you a bullshit package program because you ain't fitting to do the work. Same thing with the big obesity, guys. Niggas know these big humpback whales ain't fitting to go to the gym and do no work. So what they do, they sell them a pill. They sell them some instant gratification. Stay woke, guys. Believe in yourself, guys. That's all that damn Bible asks you to do. And guys, this is the point of the video. This is the time of the class where if you a nigga that that gotta believe dumb shit that you done seen on one of these other channels running around here, or you gotta believe in the entertainment, you think the entertainment is real, it's time to go to the lockers. And matter of fact, you might want to go past the lockers and get the fuck out the school, yo, right? If you one of them niggas, yo. Or if you a nigga that can't think for yourself or can't think past two questions or you don't think use logic when you think, get out of here. Get out of the class. It's that time, yo. Everybody else that come to the school of common sense to hear the truth, because the truth is our love language. We ain't fitting to sugarcoat nothing over here, bro. We ain't fitting to sugarcoat nothing over here, because we don't need to do that, because we know the answer. You know what I mean? And it's a sad thing. Yo, salute to my guy, Don Sapinski, for the 150, 149. Y'all already know. You already know. Much love, B. You already know. But we ain't fitting to cater to none of that. We Old Testament over here. We Old Testament. We not New Testament. You know what I mean? So we gonna call out what need to be called out. Those of you that missed this morning class, make sure y'all catch that on the playback. It was a good one, yo. It is no respect by default, bro. I don't give a fuck what kind of suit or what. I don't give a fuck what kind of presentation a person present me, bro. You know what I mean? If the content of that package ain't A100, I don't want it. I don't subscribe to it. You know what I mean? The truth is our love language over here. So I'm gonna take the little break, give y'all a chance to go put the dumb shit up in your lockers. Cause again, we not here to debate anything today. Because the answer is in that book. The answer is in that book that everybody's scared to read. And it's sad that I gotta make the book look like this. I gotta make the book look like that. If the book looked like that, would y'all read it? If the book looked like that, if the instruction manual came like that, would y'all fucking read it? Huh? Would y'all read it then? If it came like that, would y'all read it? Because the answer is in that. The answer is in that. Let's not play this gray area game, y'all. Let's cut this gray area game out, bro. I don't care what make you feel good. I don't care if I don't say the things that make you feel good. The things that make you feel good make you dumb. And I don't know. No, let me stop saying I don't know who taught you how. I know exactly who taught you how to be stupid. And I know exactly who taught you how not to follow instructions, how not to like instructions too. We know who taught you that. Your hell of a mother taught you that. You know what I mean? We gonna cut that out today. All right, so those of you that need to go put that dumb shit up, go put that dumb shit up right now. You know what I mean? While we play this little skit and we come back, we gonna get into today's topic, yo, which is who is Nimrod? Is Kevin Samuels Nimrod? The Black Manosphere, we already touched on that being the Tower of Babel. You know what I mean? So we're going to break it down today. We're going to cook today. Guys, I don't have Instagram anymore. So if you could please kindly share this video on Facebook. You know what I mean? Put the word out. know what I mean? Because I know a couple people that would have been tuned in right now. They don't have the opportunity to tune in because they didn't get the notification. But then again, that's their fault because they must not think I'm the real deal because they should have been subscribed. They should have had the bell hit and they should have had the notification. But I know what time it is. I know I cut deep. I don't spit that feel good bullshit. You know what I mean? We ain't come to play tonight, guys. So let's get it. Y'all that need to go put that shit up in your lockers, go put that shit up in your lockers, B. The rest of y'all sit back, relax, mingle with the chat, and I salute y'all.
My son, keep my words and treasure up my commandments with you. Keep my commandments and live. Keep my teaching as the apple of your eye. Bind them on your fingers, write them on the tablet of your heart. Say to wisdom, you are my sister, and call insight your intimate friend, to keep you from the forbidden woman, from the adulteress with her smooth words. For at the window of my house I have looked out through my lattice, and I have seen among the simple. I have perceived among the youths a young man lacking sense, passing along the street near her corner, taking the road to her house in the twilight and the evening, at the time of night and darkness. And behold, the woman meets him, dressed as a prostitute, wily of heart. She is loud and wayward. Her feet do not stay at home. Now in the street, now in the market, and at every corner she lies in wait. She seizes him and kisses him, and with bold face she says to him, I had to offer sacrifices, and today I have paid my vows. So now I have come out to meet you, to seek you eagerly, and I have found you. I have spread my couch with coverings, colored linens from Egyptian linen. I have perfumed my bed with myrrh, aloes, and cinnamon. Come, let us take our fill of love till morning. Let us delight ourselves with love. For my husband is not at home. He is gone on a long journey. He took a bag of money with him. At full moon he will come home. With much seductive speech she persuades him. With her smooth talk she compels him. All at once he follows her, as an ox goes to the slaughter, or as a stag is caught fast till an arrow pierces its liver, as a bird rushes into a snare. He does not know that it will cost him his life. And now, O sons, listen to me, and be attentive to the words of my mouth. Let not your heart turn aside to her ways. Do not stray into her paths, for many a victim has she laid low, and all her slain are a mighty throng. Her house is the way to Sheol, going down to the chambers of death.
All right, guys, good. So those of you that's back, salute yourself, give yourself a pat on the back. Y'all some critical thinkers. Y'all not with the bullshit, you know what I mean? And y'all not fickle. Y'all don't got them little emotions, you know what I mean? Y'all not operating off of emotions. Y'all emotionally intelligent. And that's what I like to fuck with. I like a creative thinker. I like somebody that can think on their own. And I don't like nigga worshipers. I do not like nigga worshipers. Because y'all not going to like me. Because I like you to worship yourself. You know what I mean? That's what I promote. I don't want you worshiping me. I ain't no worship. Don't worship me, my nigga. I commit sins. I do dumb shit. You know what I mean? I want you to worship yourself. Because if you worship yourself, I know how I worship myself. Then I can link with you. See, if you're not worshiping yourself, you going to drag me the fuck down, bro. You're going to drag me all the way down, bro. Because a stagnant friend turned to a hater. Remember that. You know what I mean? A stagnant friend turned to a hater, guys. So always remember that, yo. All right, let's get it on, though. Let's get it on. Let's get it on. So, you guys that don't know, what did Nimrod, first of all, who is Nimrod? Nimrod, the son of Cush, and therefore a great grandson of Noah. Nimrod was described as a king in the land of Shinar. The Bible states that he was a Nimrod. So what did Nimrod do in the Bible? All right, guys. And mind you, guys, all this shit is in the instructions, guys. It's in the instruction manuals. I don't know why y'all scared to read it. Nimrod was like a nymphoon that all drowned in the great flood, of which only Noah and his family survived. Nimrod was a gifted and powerful man used by God to fend off a wild beast, the wild beast. these bitches and control their population to protect mankind. He was also gifted with the ability to teach others and lead them. All right, guys. It's very spookily, it's very similar. It's the similarities is very spooky, guys. And you decide for yourself. I got the video, because I know the Bible hard to read, and cause for myself, I know a lot of people like that King James version. I mean, I can't fuck with the King James version, guys. And before we get into it, let me tell you why. Let me show you guys why I only fuck with the basic instructions before leaving Earth, and they don't make me religious and none of that, because we know that religion is a business. Fuck that religion shit. That's a business, so you be fooled if you want. Once I hear the word religion, that shit is a business. You know what I mean? We seen how they monopolized on Mother's Day. We seen how they turn everything holy and tradition into a fucking business. We seen that. You know what I mean? But in any event, this is why I fuck with the instructions so bad, y'all. Just in case y'all didn't know. You know what I mean? It's key things in that instructions that'll let you know what it is, y'all. Listen to this, man. And again, guys, see, look, this is the James version, right? Like I tell you, this is the King James version. And I can't fuck with this. Like, I can't read it. Like, I mean, I told y'all niggas, I'm a dumb nigga, man. And I can't read. I'm emotionally intelligent. I'm not educated. You know what I mean? We know education don't equal intelligence. So again, I'm an emotionally intelligent nigga. You know what I mean? So I ain't all that educated. But in the event, take this verse for example. This is the King James version. I mean, this is the most popular one. A lot of people love this one. I don't know why. Like, shit don't say the same thing in all of them, but we know who taught niggas how to be so fucking dumb. But in any event, look at this. We got Timothy 3:16. 2 Timothy 3:16. Verse 16. All scriptures is given by inspiration of God and is profitable for doctrine and reproof, for correction, for instructions in righteousness. One of the most important verses in the Bible lets you know how important the instructions is. So I don't know who taught y'all niggas how to be dumb, but I'm not that dumb. You know what I mean? I'm not that dumb. Yeah, I'm a dumb nigga as in, yeah, I might jack up some words. My grammar might be fucked up. I'm not fitting to walk in any event looking like Urkel, sounding like Urkel, but you ain't fitting to get me though. You ain't fitting to get me at all. You know what I mean? Salute to my guy Zilla. Yeah, Zilla, my shit out. They got me, man. They got me on the gram. They got me on the gram, B. They got me on the gram, B. Levi Bond, what up, man? Salute to you, my guy. You made it, yo. Salute to you. Much love, man. Much love and appreciation. And again, salute to my guy, Don Sapinski, for the 99-cent super chat, man. Much love and support, man. I got to put you on the board soon. You know what I mean? I definitely got to put you on the honor roll soon, man. Word. All right, guys. So back to what we was doing. Back to class, guys. Let's get back to class. Let's stay focused. All right, guys. So again, this verse right here lets you know how real the verse is. But see, I don't fuck with the King James version, guys. I don't fuck with the King James version. I fuck with this version. Now I'm fucking with y'all. Now, it's sad that the Bible got to look like that. The instruction got to look like that for y'all to want to read it. But in that book right there, in this, is this shit. This shit that I'm telling y'all about right now. Shit that'll save your life. You ain't got to go you ain't got to go worship a nigga. You ain't got to go worship a nigga. And none of that. You ain't got to go worshiping a nigga doing that idolatry shit. You know what I mean? You ain't got to go do all that. You ain't got to do all that. All you got to do is read this how you read this. Don't let nobody read it to you. You read this how you read. You read this how you need to read it, right? So look, in this book, this how I mess with the English version, right? Because it make more sense. It's a dummy version for me. But it said the same shit that the other one said. You see what I mean, guys? It say the same shit that the other one say. And salute to my guy Levy Bond Jr. Peace, fam. Instructions is key. Keep teaching. You already know it is vital. Every warrior has three things, guys. I tell y'all this all the time, Goodbreads. They have their helmet, they have their shield, and then they have their map, they guide. You need all three, bro. Or you get nowhere with it. You get nowhere without it. All right, guys? So this is my version. And it says the same thing. 2 Timothy 3:16. All scriptures is breath out by God. Breath out. So it's to his, he approved it. Yeah, that's a go. So I don't give a fuck who wrote it. They could be a girl. It could be a. I would love this if it was a girl. That's a real female that wrote that. It don't matter though, guys. It's to that extent, guys. It wouldn't matter who wrote it, what color. It don't matter. The instructions in there save your life. Check it. All scriptures are breathed out by God. That He approved them, and is profitable for teachings. See all this red pill shit. All this is red pill. The Bible, the instructions is the red pill teaching that you guys spend your money on. You know what I mean? And God don't even care that you dumb, as long as you get the information, because He said it's profitable. It's profitable for teaching. So you can't even be mad. This is why I don't understand why they go back and forth. Why they go back and forth on these panels like, oh, that's my talking point. That's my talking point. That's my, oh, I said that. Like, bro, y'all all jacking God shit and ain't none of y'all giving him the glory. And y'all all want everybody to worship y'all, and then y'all ain't worshiping the nigga y'all jacked y'all shit from. You get what I'm saying, guys? Like, let's y'all know what it is. It's the school of common sense, and we don't play those games over here, guys. We keep it all the way 100 and real. You know what I mean? I ain't here to fool you. You got enough niggas doing that, be keeping you operating on stupidity, bro. That's all they doing. For your money. For your money. For your money. No creativity. No, they running out of shit to talk about now. Same shit. Every day. Every day. That's why we come to the school of common sense, man. Let them do what they do. We just gonna stay in our lane, right? Because I'm gonna address the sin, and then I'm gonna tell you how not to avoid. I'm gonna tell you how to avoid the sin. Then I'm gonna tell you why the sin is the sin. You know what I mean? Then I'm gonna tell you how to defeat the sin. You know what I mean? So we gonna get it in over here. Just I ask that when we get to our locker room break, those of you detractors, put your shit in your locker, bro, and then come back to class with a clear mind. You know what I mean? With a clear mind, because we operate on a whole different playing field over here in this class. Once you enter these doors, we operate on a whole different playing field. You know what I mean? We going he, but then we going, oh, okay. You know what I mean? We going to mix in both. All right, guys? But again, this is another one of my favorite verses. And this is just the Bible letting you know how potent the Bible is, guys. This is your instruction map letting you know how you need to get there. Romans 15:4. For whatever was written in the former days was written for our instructions. Not mine, not just mine, bro. Yours too, bro. Not just mine, yours too. For whatever was written in the former day was written for our instructions. That's through endurance and through the encouragement of the scriptures, we might have hope, bro. That's why y'all ain't got hope. That's why a lot of y'all niggas ain't got hope, bro. Y'all chasing your own tail, bro. Y'all chasing behind other niggas, bro. Y'all chasing behind me. Who gonna be the next nigga to lead us? Who gonna be the next nigga to lead us? Yourself, bro. God, bro. God, bro. And that's the problem. Cause your moms got y'all hating God, which in actuality got y'all hating yourself. Cause you is God. You is God, hypothetically speaking. Man, the version of man, he created man after he created him. You is God. You just never was taught how to stand on that. You never was taught how to act like that. So you kind of hate him. You know what I mean? Your hell of a mom put you in situations when you was little that have you not, yo, if it was a such thing as God, I wouldn't have had to go through that. No, it's a such thing as God, bro. It's just a hell of a mother. Your hell of a mother. So let's keep it real. Let's keep it real. All right, guys, we're going to keep it real over here. But again, Romans 15:4, for whatever was written in the former days, and my man is telling you what it is. We know that this book is the oldest book in the shelf. It's the oldest book in the shelf, B. Oldest book. And it's still the roadmap for today. It is the basic instructions before leaving Earth, bro. I don't know who taught niggas how to be dumb, B. So dumb, like. Come on. At some point, we can't even blame your hell of a mother, bro. You just don't want to take in new information. You just refuse to take in new information because you think you know everything, sir. Oh, no, you know why? Because Kevin made it cool to sit on your ass, let him do the work, and you wish bitches just start falling out the sky, falling on your lap. Whole asshole. Whole asshole. Whole asshole, yo. With hair on it, B. With hair on it, yo. How y'all feel about that, class? Y'all woke the night, class? Are we woke the night, class? Yeah. Yeah. Man, yeah. Yeah. Let's go. All right, we got some more for him. We got some more for him. Matthews 24:35. What's up, guys? Let's read this to ourselves. You read this to ourselves. Heaven and earth will pass away. Niggas are come and go. Niggas come and go. People gonna die. People gonna die. Shit gonna happen. Things gonna go down. But his words will never pass away. How stupid is that? How clear is that? You know, this is the school of common sense. We uncomplicate it. We uncomplicate we uncomplicate it. How uncomplicated is that, guys? See, the problem is y'all niggas don't know how to read. Say that. Say that. Just say that. Before you just start bashing this instructional manual, just say, I don't know how to read, bro. You know what I mean? I admitted that I didn't know how to read it, so I went and found the dumbest version I could find, but I got to it. Just say that, guys. I'm tired of y'all coming up with all these lame ass, dumb ass excuses. You know what I mean? And then y'all get other niggas to believe in your stupid ass stories and shit. You know what I mean? If you cannot read, bro, just say that. Subscribe, hit the bell, and I will read it for you, bro, like I do now. Y'all know I always get. That's one thing about me, Mr.Goodbread. I never change up, bro. I don't care to be like anybody program, bro. You know what I mean? I can do it all. You know what I mean? I know I'm very well rounded, but I'm always keep it real. My program is getting more and more young people into them instructions. People that don't have a father in their life. You know what I mean? Like myself. Remember, I'm no different from you guys, bro. I have no I was not raised by my moms and dad. I was raised by my hell of a moms who did everything she could do to survive. So in her doing that, I got the generational curse of being a hustler. I don't know how to love. All I know how to do is make money, bro. That's all I know how to do. I had to change the laws of my mind. I had to take away. I had to swipe all that shit. Like, you know how you look into the Men in Black shit? You know how they look. Choo-choo. I had to do that, bro. Because everything they teach you is bullshit. Everything they teach you is emasculation. Think about it, bro. Think about it. Everybody that installed a piece of chip in my brain was 75% women, 25% simp nigga. Where the fuck is we going? And it ain't until I got to this book, bro. This book is my father. And how funny is that? How true is that? What a coincidence. That's what the fucking shit say. This is our father, bro. This is who gonna teach us, bro. This is who gonna teach us how to be a man, bro. That's what it is. I tell y'all, it's about being a man, bro. It's about being an alpha man, bro. Because God is an alpha male, bro. It's about being an alpha male. Fuck all this high value male shit, bro. Are you dumb, bro? All high value male mean is save up your money so that you could do something at 50 that that niggas that was 16 years old was doing. So come on, guys. Worship yourself. Start doing the work. That's what it is. Niggas done got comfortable and not doing the work, letting another nigga do the work for them, bro. And we gotta do the work ourselves. We all individual are special, bro. I tell y'all all of the time, bro. We all tools in this man kitchen, bro. Yes, some of us are paper plates. Some of us is fine china, bro. You know what I mean? But we all valuable, bro. Ain't nobody trying to bust out fine china when it's just us in the house. So that's why the paper plates is valuable. Then when we have the guests over, we'll bust out the fine china because then the fine china is valuable. But however, whenever we all got our value, bro. Why the fuck is we standing there looking at the fine china if we the paper plate like if they so important? Likewise, if you the fucking fine china, you looking at the paper plate like it. Come on, bros, use your head, man. Come on, use your head, man. Last one before we get into the main event, guys. Romans 10:17. So faith comes from hearing, and hearing through the word of Christ, man. You know what I mean, guys? Keep in mind, I'm not one to tell you what religion, because I'm not a part of no religion. I'm more spiritual. So, you know what I mean, you could be Islam, you could be whatever you want to be as long as you believe in something, bro. You got to believe in something. And whatever you believe in, come with an instruction manual. And if you follow that, you gonna reap the benefits of following your instruction manual. You know what I mean? I'm not one to sit here and pick and choose who you I don't give a fuck about none of them, to tell you the truth, because you don't need any of them. Honestly, you by yourself with the book with the book of your choosing, with the instruction manual of your choosing, can conduct your own church in your own house and get right and get right and get right with your creator, bro. All right, y'all. So let's get on into this main event now, y'all. I appreciate y'all for letting me span off and ran off right there. Make sure y'all hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, yo. It's real. Matter of fact, I wasn't even paying attention to the chat while I was cooking. So let me go over with the chat real quick. Let me slow it down, you know what I mean? And give everybody a proper respect, because I know y'all was dropping super chats and shit, yo. Yo, Don Sapansky again, 149. Salute to you, my guy. XL Pro, man, that's my class. That's my class guy right there. He's the best student in the class right now, yo. Know what I mean? Salute to you. Know what I mean? We got a newcomer in the house, you know what I mean? Don't be frickle, bro. You know what I mean? I don't disrespect nobody religion, bro. Your religion is your religion. You know what I mean? Like I said, you know what I mean? We come here to hear the truth. Cause when you say the word religion, they all bullshit. All they teach is hate. They teach you how to hate the other religion, and then they get you all riled up, and they have you selling it. Then they can sell you something. That's how that works. Remember, hate is an emotion. I just told you, be more emotionally intelligent, bro. You know what I mean? Dirty folks, the legend is in the house right now. Salute to you, Dirty. You know what I mean? Education over entertainment. Yes, sir. We gonna cook tonight. My OG, one of my OGs. I always tell y'all as soon as I see my guy in the chat, this one of my OGs right here, guys. This is where I got masculine energy from. Remember, see how I don't lie to y'all. I did not have a pops. You know what I mean, this man can tell you. I was raised by military moms. My mom's cool as shit, but she was a strict moms. You know what I mean? Straight emasculation. She was an emasculating moms. Like, so it was no way I was supposed to be this free. And he'll be able to testify to that, my G. Salute to my guy, Carl CeeLo. What up, my GG? You know what I mean? My boy Zilla is in the house. You know what I mean? My bad, Zilla. I couldn't send you the link, so I ain't even gonna give you the tardy today. I ain't gonna give you the tardy. You know what I mean? Sapansky spinning that bread. He donating. He definitely feeling the vibe tonight. He feeling the content, and I appreciate you, man. Like I said, we got a newcomer in the house. My boy Levi Bon Jones, and he be doing the work. He be doing the God's work too. You know what I mean? So he very familiar with the story that we're about to go in. So I know he know about Nimrod and the Tower of Babel. Guys, remember I did the video, me and OK, we did the video earlier this year about the Tower of Babel being the Black Manosphere. You know what I mean? So look how ironic this story comes back around. Boom. You know what I mean? And guys, I did this video, or I was working on this video when Kev was alive. You know what I mean? So I actually had to chop that video and throw that shit out because it wouldn't be right to just replay that and not give him his flowers, being that he's dead. So, you know, the content that you do on somebody when they're alive is different from content you want to do when they dead. Even if you didn't agree with them, even if you was stripping with them while they was here. You know what I mean? You don't just go unhumane with it. But you know what I mean? And in the event, guys, let's get on. Let's get it on. Let's get it on. Let's get it on. Let's get it on.
Evil is said to take place in many forms in the Bible, and often these examples can be quite transparent. There appear to be many facets of evil as a concept, and the Bible demonstrates these aspects throughout its many characters. But there are some entities within the Bible that don't really get to show off the magnitude of their wickedness, or perhaps even the virtuous traits that an evil character might come to exhibit. Therefore, various apocrypha are available to help us fill in the gaps and assist us in painting a more complete analysis of some of the big and small names that are mentioned in Scripture. One such name that I hear thrown about from time to time is Nimrod, and he's a perfect example of a character who doesn't get much content in the Bible, but certainly earns a mention from his exploits in non canonical stories. As we'll discuss in today's video, there can be two ways to identify Nimrod: either a man who was righteous, or an archetype of an idolater, a tyrant, and a truly wicked person. In many Hebraic writings, it is not uncommon after all to hear him referred to as Nimrod the Evil. As far as the Bible goes, his very first mention comes in the Table of Nations, back in Genesis 10, where we are told that he was born the son of Cush, the grandson of Ham, and the great-grandson of Noah, and that he would grow up to become a fierce warrior and a notable hunter. We also understand that Nimrod would be a king, a ruler of various great cities, of which some, if not all,
Now we all can admit Kevin Samuels took over and he spread like wildflower and he was crowned the king. In fact, y'all heard it, he was crowned the Godfather. I mean, spooky. That was spooky right there. If y'all paying attention, I mean, Nimrod, the son of Cush, father of, I mean, so it's like no conspiracy theory, y'all. Like I tell you guys, test every spirit because this is a biblical world. This is a spiritual world for one, right? All of these spirits that you come across is in that instruction. So when you go over Adam, and we know it's beta males, we know the beta male spirit, we know the Lucifer spirit, we know it's all in that book instructions. You're gonna go over some characters in them books, in them stories, and you're gonna be able to pinpoint your man's in them. You're gonna be able to just, yeah, oh, that nigga, that's my man's in them. So just pay attention, guys. That's what this video is.
he had built from the ground up. The Bible tells us that Cush was the father of Nimrod, who became a mighty warrior on the earth. He was a mighty hunter before the Lord. That is why it is said, like Nimrod, a mighty hunter before the Lord. The first centers of his kingdom were Babylon, Uruk, Akkad, and Calneh in Shinar. From that land he went to Assyria, where he built Nineveh, Rehoboth, Calah, and Resen, which is between Nineveh and Calah, which is the great city. There exist two opposing interpretations of this passage: those that either promote Nimrod in a complimentary way or paint him as a more gruesome villain. The more flattering version settles on the statement that Nimrod was a mighty warrior and hunter before the Lord, suggesting that he was an exemplary figure in that he was strong, bold, mighty, and exhibited all the characteristics that a man could want. He's also painted in this viewpoint as a
Man, that's fact, guys. All that fit the T. All that fit the bill of K Sam right there, guys.
and exhibited all the characteristics that a man could want. He's also painted in this viewpoint as a grand expansionist, one who some might say the Bible celebrates in the listing of the cities he either conquered or created.
And that's one thing, the man was expanding. He was really expanding his own pockets, and he was expanding with who he wanted to expand with. And even so with them, he kept them at a distance, but he always gave that perception off as he was going to expand and put in. And we know the story, guys. Let's not play dumb. Let's not play dumb. Let's not let our worship of niggas blind us from the truth at the end of the day. Because we red pill, we believe in the truth, right? We believe in what it is, not what we want it to be.
But the other, perhaps more generally accepted viewpoint regards Nimrod as a most dastardly character, an opinion cemented by his affiliation with the kingdom of Babylon, where the first mortal rebellion against God was thought to have started in the creation of the Tower of Babel.
All right, guys, remember I told y'all with that Babel, that Tower of Babel, that is exactly what the Black Manosphere is. The Black Manosphere represents the Tower of Babel. Let's go.
This structure was also thought to have been commissioned by Nimrod in some beliefs, not as a testament to God, but as a way for man to reach the heavens and the Lord's level, demonstrating Nimrod's attitude in considering himself just as worthy as God himself.
And that's where he fucked up at right there. Because niggas ain't teaching niggas how to worship themselves. Niggas is teaching niggas how to worship them, and they run off with the collection plate. That's what the fuck niggas is teaching niggas in this manosphere space. And another thing, niggas is teaching niggas off of God's work and not giving God the praise, bro. They sitting there acting like they God himself, bro. Ain't nobody kicking it like how I'm kicking it either, y'all. So make sure y'all hit that like button. Make sure y'all support the channel. Like, share. Y'all know what it is, bro. We not playing with them tonight. We not playing with them. Y'all need me to play that back? Do y'all need me to I'll uncomplicate that for y'all, because I know we got people that they just want to believe what the fuck they want to believe and not what the fuck it is, yo. God control this. We don't control this shit here, bro. I would love to think I can control this shit.
An opinion cemented by his affiliation with the kingdom of Babylon, where the first mortal rebellion against God was thought to have started in the creation of the Tower of Babel. This structure was also thought to have been commissioned by Nimrod in some beliefs, not as a testament to God, but as a way for man to reach the heavens and the Lord's level, demonstrating Nimrod's attitude in considering himself just as worthy as God himself. In this variation, the simile in the Bible that, like Nimrod, the mighty hunter before the Lord, is not as complimentary as one might think, but instead is a sign that Nimrod killed before the Lord, and that he put his thirst for blood above the presence of God. Furthermore, it is believed here that Nimrod wasn't a hunter of game, but instead a hunter of men. This might be substantiated by his conquest of many kingdoms, in that it was his ruthlessness and brutality that consolidated his power across so many regions.
And we know that Kevin, he gave it to you cold. He gave it to you cold. He capitalized on women being thirsty. He capitalized on women being so thirsty. They wanted the attention so bad. They ain't go up there paying that man no mind. That shit went in one ear, out the other. They just wanted to laugh and he and troll the man, bro. They wanted to troll the man. Let's keep it a buck, guys. We all know what we saw. I saw the show. Like I told you, yeah, and this is on record. I told you, I watched, me and Mr.Goodbread sat there and we watched Kevin Samuel's show 2 days, right? One night we saw it, we like, oh, that shit funny, that shit fire. We came back the next night and we watched the episode that he aired that night. Then we ended up going to watch another old episode. That by the halfway through that second watch, we was like, all right, this shit is repetitive, and you know what I mean, it ain't helping the men. I thought this was some shit for the manosphere. He helping the women. Like, all he doing is showing is catering to the men's addiction of wanting to see women hurt because they hell of a mother hurt them. You know what I mean? So it's like, all right, cool. You know what I mean? So now you done found the lane, but you not expanding like you say. That's the Nimrod in him.
In fact, it becomes clear that his dominion over these regions was so absolute that the land of Assyria is later dubbed as the land of Nimrod in the book of Micah. Because of Nimrod's undeniable success in his conquests, it is believed he inspired others not to trust in God, but to instead trust in their own abilities
Exactly. All them niggas in the Manosphere. Yo, the niggas is funny to me, bro. This is why they get to nowhere. As much ground they gain, niggas push them, slap them all the way back. Some dumb shit. All of the time, they trip over their own feet in that Manosphere, in that Tower of Babel. Just pay attention, guys. Pay attention, yo. Pay attention. I'm here now, yo. Abraham is here now, yo. I will shine the flashlight on it the right way, respectfully, guys. No names. I don't need no names.
To get what they want, and that if a man wanted something, he had the power to take it, with or without God's blessing.
I'm telling y'all right now, if y'all do not read the instructions, those are the instructions that God told you how to get right. How God see everything I got. Like I got everything. You can't call me. You can't dox me like you dox the Godfather, y'all Godfather. You can't do that because I'm a real righteous dude. I'm a real righteous man. You know what I mean? I'm a real righteous man because you know why? Because I believe I ain't let nobody come and manipulate my mind, talk about this book here. This book here saved my life. And it'll save y'all's too. You know what I mean? Like I said, if you can't read, just say that. But I'll be damned if I let anybody say something about this book. And in fact, let me drop the motherfucking link because I can smell stupidity, yo. You know me, I'm Abraham, so I smell stupidity in the air because I can smell a nigga watching and lurking, and you know when a nigga, ooh, I wish. So you ain't gotta wish no motherfucking more. I'ma drop the link, and if any nigga want to jump on this panel here with me. You know what I mean? And want to explain to me who taught them how to be stupid and who taught them how not to follow instructions that'll save their whole life. Because every problem that they could go through in life is in that book and how to avoid it and why they're going through it and why, you know what I mean? Everything, break it down, the ins and the outs, the A to the Z's. So wait, let me see. Hold on. Where we at? Right here. To get the invite. Y'all know when I get the cooking like this, anybody get it. You know what I mean? And make sure y'all bring your books. Bring your educational books with you, because that's what you're gonna be. Bring your Harvard degrees. Bring everything with you when you jump on this motherfucking panel tonight. Because I got one book. Shut your whole shit down, bro. Because that is the answer. We're not gonna play no gray area. We're not gonna play that gray area shit. I know who taught you how to play in the gray area too, because they don't got accountability. But we're not gonna do that. When it come to this book, ain't no gray area. He said what the fuck he said, yo. All right. I'm telling y'all right now, you will never, ever become an alpha male. And that's the goal. The goal is to become an alpha male. That's a man. That's a godly man. God was an alpha male. An alpha male is the peak, is the prime. You know what I mean? You could be Sigma, because because if you're an introvert, you're gonna be a Sigma male. You're not gonna be an alpha male. You're gonna be a Sigma male. And if you ask me, Sigma males are the snipers. Sigma males is more deadlier than an alpha. You know what I mean? Alpha get itself killed. I get myself killed. But a Sigma more wiser, more reserved, more introverted. That's the difference. That's it. The same Sigma is an alpha male. It's just Sigma. They call it Sigma because it's an introverted person. You know what I mean? But in any event, that's what you want to be. You know what I mean? You don't want to be a beta male or simp or nice guy or geek squad. You want to be an alpha male because the alpha male gets the first dibs. Nature ain't changed. People want to change nature so bad, but nature ain't changed. You see how it is in the animal kingdom? Do you see any lioness looking for beta males, or they looking for the alpha male lion, right? That's how that works. That's how that works in real life too, guys. I tell you no lie. And you will never become prime pick of the litter if you're not an alpha male. And if you will never become an alpha male if you don't look into that book, guys. I told you that before. I told you that you can go on it. You can subscribe to as many channels as you need to, sir. If you don't read that book, then you assed out, bro. Better hope the channels you subscribe to read that book. Cause if not, where you going? You chasing your own tail just like them. Let's keep it 100, guys. We here to cook tonight. We ain't here to play tonight. Y'all had enough playing on
but to
YouTube today. I
instead
know how it
trust
go.
in their own abilities to get what they want, and that if a man wanted something, he had the power to take it, with
That's a
or
lie.
without God's blessing. First century historian Flavius Josephus wrote of this account, saying that Nimrod was born physically gifted in comparison to other men, and had a strength to him that could not be matched. But instead of paying glory to God, he chose to turn against him, and viewed his advantages as cultivated by himself, and thus owed no one anything.
Imagine if you could get paid thousands of dollars to post on Facebook or Instagram, even if you...
He sought to incite this mindset on his own people, and persuaded them not to ascribe to God or to pay homage to him, but instead to believe in their own courage and power to acquire the happiness they sought.
And a lot of that is not y'all fault. A lot of that is not our fault. Like I said, y'all already under bad programming. So it's easy to manipulate one of his talking points, as in because he's slamming the church, that he's slamming the real God. You know what I mean? That's easy for y'all dumb niggas who can't read or write to misinterpret that. That's how the church got a lot of you. Cause we know the church ain't shit. We know that the church ain't shit, but that deterred us from believing that the real God within us ain't true. So you see how it's a double-edged sword that they got us operating on stupidity. They done turned us off from the scriptures, and it's by design. It was by design to get us to turn us away from the instructions. You know how the slaves remained slaves, guys? Think about this. The slaves remained slaves because they didn't have the education. They didn't have no books. They didn't have the books. You know what I mean? The same way people are keeping themselves slaves today because they refuse to read the instructions. They refuse to read the book that's going to set them free. You know what I mean? And that's why there's so many slaves running around here. So these modern women be bugging. They talking about they don't want to be slaves for a man when they already slaves for a system. They slaves for their own lifestyle. This shit crazy to me, yo. Then you got fellas talking about they don't want, that shit fake. That shit, you know that shit. They just come up with any old reason to be dumb, yo.
Whilst this way of thinking did catch on, Josephus continues that it was facilitated by Nimrod's eventual usurpation of government, that which he used to pressure the devout into seeing things his way, as they became dependent on his power. Josephus continued that the very idea of God seemed to
Keep it a buck. Y'all was dependent on that man word. Couple of y'all lost right now. Y'all don't know where to do. Y'all don't know what to do. Y'all don't know where to go. Y'all looking for it. Like, bro, believe in yourself, bro. Believe in yourself, bro.
anger Nimrod, and that he felt a desire to take revenge on his creator after he had drowned the world in the flood. In this, the creation of the Tower of Babel was not to reach God, but instead as a reinforcement against a second flood.
Now let me uncomplicate that, guys. We all know that K. Sam was not the most fortunate one as a youngin. He wasn't getting no butt. He wasn't doing all this rocky. He wasn't bowling when he was young. You know what I mean? So once he got a chance to get on, you know what I mean, it's equivalent to this story right here, because you got to remember, Nimrod survived the flood. He survived the flood. So when he seen how God could wipe shit out like that, he vowed to not get taken out like that, not get blackballed. Like same way a nigga that get picked on in high school, when they get some bread, same way they vow to take it out on everybody that picked on them. Same way Nimrod did. He said, oh shit, that flood came, almost got me. So we gonna build the tower, you know what I mean? And we gonna build it so that if a flood happen, like bro, if a flood happen, it's gonna happen, bro, because God made it happen. So whatever you trying to do ain't gonna work. But you can't tell dumb niggas that. It's the same shit. Can't say same shit. It's plain as day, guys. Keep it a buck. Plain as day. Play that back for you.
His creator after he had drowned the world in the flood. In this, the creation of the Tower of Babel was not to reach God, but instead as a reinforcement against a second flood, a tower so tall that the waters could not reach it. The stark character of Nimrod seemed to inspire many of his followers, and his commitment to the building of the tower was
See how it is? It's a bunch of little hurt niggas that teamed up, made money off of bashing the women and calling that women out on they stupid shit. You know what I mean? And on the low, if these niggas would have knew that they would have been that lucrative, they wouldn't have never worked it together to begin with. They would have never even worked together. They wouldn't have never used each other to blow the manosphere up. And then look, once one nigga creates space and separate, now everybody mad. Like, hold on, we was just laughing at the bitches together. Now you ain't laughing at the bitches no more. You got the bitches paying you. You know what I mean? Come on, guys. It's simple shit, yo. It's funny shit though. It's funny shit when you not operating on this worldly bullshit. When you operating on a whole different playing field, you change the laws of your mind, bro. You see shit for what it is. When you see it for what it is, you already know what time it is. You see what it is, bro.
total. Josephus proceeds to detail the painstaking efforts taken in building the tower, the
Yo, that's a good ass question. Before K Sam, they always working together to heckle the chick that hurt their heart. You get what I'm saying? They were working together to heckle the chick that hurt their heart, bro. While we was out there smashing in the back of the building and vacant school buses and shit. You know what I mean? These dudes was on YouTube, mad, coming off a divorce, teaming up, working together, really building a manosphere, because it's supposed to be for the men. So that's when it really was. And then once nigga get a little bit of separation, somebody throw a little creativity to it. And, you know what I mean? Kevin Samuels created some space, then everybody want to come at him. Everybody want to come at him. Then he get clutchy, he get greedy with the power. Cause now after you done came at me, why the fuck would I share my power with you now? You done already showed me your hand. So that's the manosphere in its entirety right there, yo.
materials that were used, and the strict ethic taken to establish its height. Josephus's account then becomes parallel with the Bible, where he tells us that when God saw the tower being built, he did not destroy it or them, because if the flood hadn't scared them, then no other form of vengeance would deter them either. So he caused confusion amongst them instead, implementing.
You see that, guys? Am I bugging, guys? Like that? It's all biblical. This shit is all in the book, bro. This shit is all in the book. God saw them dumb niggas. He's like, all right. So y'all didn't learn y'all lesson from the divorce or from the failed relationship or from whatever it was. Y'all didn't learn y'all lesson. So all you got to do is just come to me. Come to me. Stop trying to take things in your own hand. I mean, that's what it's about. Stop trying to take things in your own hand. Come to him. So y'all ain't learn y'all lesson from that. So y'all fitting to make a manosphere. All right. I'm not gonna destroy this manosphere. I'ma just fuck y'all language up. I'ma send down languages. Languages is point of views. That's all I mean. So now everybody got their own point of view. They can't see eye to eye. Ain't no building going on. Point blank period. I'll play that back. Cause I don't make this shit up. I don't make this shit up. And that's why y'all fuck with me. Cause y'all know I'm gonna give y'all content that I don't make up. And it's truth. Real. You never heard it, never seen it, never thought of it, didn't know it. Yeah, I am Abraham. Salute to my guy, Mr. Palmer, B. Word up, B. That's me. It's personal. Me and Mr. Palmer, he the only motherfucker, B, and OKL, bro. Everybody else to get it, bro. I'm feeling right tonight. Henny in the system.
Painstaking efforts taken in building the tower, the materials that were used, and the strict ethic taken to establish its height. Josephus's account then becomes parallel with the Bible, where he tells us that when God saw the tower being built, he did not destroy it or them, because if the flood hadn't scared them, then no other form of vengeance would deter them either. So he caused confusion amongst them instead, implemented a diverse set of language, and prevented the workers from understanding each other. Interestingly, another idea exists from rabbinical commentaries that Nimrod's despising of God did not waver after his men had been cast into confusion, and that he ended up building a chariot that would be carried by birds all the way to heaven, also that he could duke it out with God one-on-one. We see yet again a confirmation of Nimrod's physical prowess in the first book of Chronicles, where we are told Cush was the father of Nimrod, who became a mighty warrior on the earth. Like with the previous example, it can be debated as to whether the adjective mighty or the noun warrior are used as accolades to celebrate Nimrod or as a means to denounce him. The latter appears to be more likely, given that God never seems to endorse Nimrod in the Bible, and appears to directly oppose him by preventing the Tower of Babel from being completed, assuming that Nimrod was the man who authorized its construction, which is often in doubt.
And again, you know that's clear because K saying, I'm not with the Black Manosphere. I'm not a part of the Black Manosphere. Nigga, yes you is, B. Hey, but all of your cronies is in the Black Manosphere. You was in that Black Manosphere too, man. Try to distance yourself. You in that shit. Just like Nimrod, yo.
One thing that is not in doubt is Nimrod's physical capabilities. In all of the texts available, he is unanimously recorded as a proficient warrior, something that is made evident by his.
Hold on, we got dirty folks in the building, y'all. Dirty folks. Salute, Dirty. What's up, my guy? How you feeling tonight?
I'm fade to black, man. For some reason, StreamYard just come out loud on my phone, man. But I'm enjoying the whole sermon, my G.
Oh man, you done made me hype, man. That's the battery I needed, man. And I'm already accoladed up, man. Let's continue this, man. Whenever you want me to stop it, and you got a point to prove, because I might have missed something in this story too. But this is the spirit right here. This is the K Sam spirit, yo. And I'm trying to tell my guys, y'all need to look within. They gotta look within themselves for the new leader. The new leader is within them.
I'm gonna get you and Variant Xavier, man. The three of us, we gonna chop it up on theology. I'm gonna act like I'm an ordained minister one day instead of just a gangbanger. But I'm gonna get y'all on the show, man. We gonna chop it up on this.
Yes, sir.
Successful conquests. Whilst this may simply be chalked up to genetics, or maybe even a gift from God to test his morality, some Jewish traditions suggest that Nimrod had inherited the garments of Adam and Eve from Cush.
Yo, and you see how that's funny too? The garments, that's that suit shit. That was that. See, and God a bless a nigga. God a bless a nigga with a whole idea, whole come up. Cause I told y'all get your ideas from your subconscious mind. When God talk, when you this is why I tell y'all sometimes, clean up, right? When you cleaning up, turn the fucking music off. Turn the music off, cause that music be blocking your blessing. That music be blocking God talking to you when it's quiet and them thoughts just flowing in your head, like when you wake up in the morning and shit, and them thoughts flowing in your head. That's you talking to God, bro. Why do I seem so scary? Like, why do y'all niggas gotta be so dumb? Like, bro, that's you talking to God. Them ideas he put, those is God talking to you. Now, when you put the action to those ideas, that's the blessing, bro. You know what I mean? People sit here waiting for Sky Daddy to drop them some fucking something to get lucky. That luck is manifested, bro. Ain't no such thing as that. Ain't no even a nigga that did no work, filled out an application, sat back home at his job. He ain't even a lucky nigga. Cause if he didn't get up and go fill that application out, the job when they got. Know what I mean? So we gotta start working. We gotta do the work, guys.
And that these garments, having been produced in the garden, were imbued with divine greatness, and thus made the wearer invincible.
You see?
But going back,
Like I said, I'm gonna play that back. Cause I don't make this shit up, yo. I just read. That's all. I just read, bro. And my ability to read allows me to understand energy. So I could get around, I could be in a room of 10 people, and boy, I'm on point. I know everybody character. I done seen that character before. I know exactly which character is that in the Bible. So you ain't gonna get me, you ain't gonna fool me, you ain't gonna play me, because I know how to stay away from those that I need to stay away from. So it's just a matter of learning how to read spirits and read energy. And you get all that from them instructions, bro, because when you read a story, it's going to stay in your head. When you read a story from that motherfucker, it's going to stay in your head like, oh, shit. That nigga kind of moving like Cain. Oh, that nigga a humble dude. He's sacrificing everything. He moving like Abel. I could fuck with him. You know what I mean? Oh, that's a Lucifer nigga. He think he one of them niggas that really think he all that. Like, you know, don't go around thinking niggas is all that. Because sometimes you think a nigga is all that just because he in a better position than you. You nigga got to show you that he think he all that by not fucking with you, and you got shit to provide. That's a nigga that think he all that. One of them big head niggas. You know what I mean? Niggas that, a lot of niggas is going to tax Kevin Samuels. A lot of niggas was on Kevin Samuels' neck. And now that he's gone, they doing the very same thing Kevin Samuels, they tax Kevin Samuels for doing, B. How funny is that, boy? But y'all want a new leader to do the same, to do this shit?
Back to the doubts about his involvement in the building of the Tower of Babel, it's important to note that the Bible never actually names Nimrod as the man responsible. Whilst Flavius Josephus believed that it likely was Nimrod who directed the construction of the tower, or at least gave the go-ahead for such a monument to be built, it cannot be said for certain. Furthermore, his motivations for such a decision, however, are often debated, with some saying it was a tribute to God, a beacon for his people, or a passage to heaven, so that Nimrod could lead an army to heaven.
And that's the funny part too, because the message is blurry. Because again, can't nobody in their right mind sit here and say that man message wasn't needed to come to the forefront the way it did. Can't nobody denounce his overall message. You know what I mean? Can't nobody denounce what the Manosphere is doing. You can't just throw that under the rug, bro. You can't. You know what I mean? But it always, that's where the controversy comes in at. That's where the controversy comes in at. You know what I mean, guys?
And overthrow the Lord. It is in various early Jewish tales, some most notably by Philo of Alexandria, a Hellenistic philosopher, who tells in his writings that Nimrod was the leader of the Hamites, Joktan the leader of the Semites, and Fenech as the leader of the Japhetes, all of whom were complicit in the building of the tower.
They just broke down every single sector of the Manosphere right there, guys. Don't let that go over your head. We know that Kevin Samuels and the Simp Soup Mafia, the Simp Soup Boys, they had their own section. We called them the Educated Lames. And then, you know what I mean? We got our radicals and our extremists. You know what I mean? Then we got that incel section. You know what I mean? So, though, you know what I mean? The Manosphere, we all get clumped up, though. Don't try to run. Don't try to, but I don't curse. We all get clumped in one, but there are sections of the Manosphere. You know what I mean? Every section don't teach. Their style ain't the same. And you know what I mean? It's different.
It is in various early Jewish tales, some most notably by Philo of Alexandria, a Hellenistic philosopher, who tells in his writings that Nimrod was the leader of the Hamites, Joktan the leader of the Semites, and Fenech as the leader of the Japhetes, all of whom were complicit in the building of the tower. Philo also touched upon the idea of Nimrod being a mighty hunter before the Lord, and asserts that this was not complementary, and that it essentially could be interpreted to mean an opposition of the Lord. But yet again, there do exist contradictory views to these ideas, pertaining to Nimrod's participation in the building of the tower. Ephraim the Syrian, a prominent Christian theologian and writer from the 4th century, believed that Nimrod was against the building of the tower, and was in fact righteous. Such an idea is supported in some Jewish traditions, in that after learning of the plans to build the tower, Nimrod fled to Assyria after wanting no part in such blasphemy. Because of his loyalty,
again, that could be true too, because he constantly said that he constantly denounced it. Although his brother O'Shea stayed in there, you know what I mean? And a couple of his other pals like MTR, and they all stayed in there, lead attorney, you know what I mean? He always tried to denounce it, like, oh, I'm not part of that. You know what I mean? But he ran with them. So, you know what I mean? Pay attention.
To God, God rewarded him with the territories he is associated with, and the land of Nimrod became a statement of his devotion to his Lord.
If you're a life coach trying to use the law of attraction to grow your business and it's not working, then I want you to listen closely.
In Arabic, an ancient work known as Kitab al-Magal, or the Book of Rolls, states that Nimrod built several towns from the ground up, and that he reigned for 69 years in those towns, amongst the others he had taken by force. An interesting side note here is that somewhere in his lifetime as ruler, he saw in the sky a piece of black cloth and a crown. The symbolism is not really elaborated on, but the takeaway is that Nimrod became fixated on what he had seen, so much so that he summoned a weaver named Sasan and commanded him to make a crown exactly like the one he'd seen. Allegedly, he would therefore become the first king to have worn a crown. An idea was spawned here that the crown had come down to him from heaven, and was therefore a gift from God, and an endorsement of Nimrod as a ruler. Others, though, regard this sight that Nimrod had seen as merely a delusion, and perhaps a small demonstration of his wavering sanity. The Book of Rolls also describes how Nimrod became a worshipper of fire, and encouraged his subjects to idolize the elements and not God. In the Midrash Rabbah, a compilation of Jewish scriptural exegesis, such element worship is mentioned in an encounter between Nimrod and Abraham. Here we see Nimrod command Abraham.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to get in that boy ass, boy. I'm gonna have to get in that boy ass. Abraham is G, y'all. Salute to the chat. Salute to the chat, though. But this is interesting, guys. It's getting interesting, man. I hope I ain't losing you guys, man. I hope y'all following what's going on right here. We all know that Abraham is the truth, the absolute truth. Abraham gave his whole sacrifice, his whole ego. He gave it all up. You know what I mean? To carry out the message, bro. That's why I call myself Abraham. Cause I don't care. Like, I did all that dumb shit, bro. I don't care to be a rapper. I don't care to be an entertainer. I don't care to be none of that shit, yo. I don't even know why I'm here I don't even know why I'm here. I got everything. I can sit the fuck down and just stunt, flex, buy into the flex culture, post pictures, me and Miss Goodbread here, there. I don't even know. I'm here because God sent me, bro. I'm just handling the task, bro. I mean, I come. Yeah, I know me, bro. I'm from the Coogee era, iceberg, but I be on the elastic. I mean, so it's crazy or dirty. Like,
Hey,
I
you know
have no.
what though, bro? Check this out. Not to interrupt your flow, but check this out, man. Because there's a few things you said all at one time, and I was just holding on because I was enjoying the flow. Let me tell you something, man. As far as luck goes, man, luck is preparation plus time. So, man, when your time comes to shine, you just got to be prepared, man. You know, in Chicago, we call it the 5 Ps. Proper preparation prevents poor performance. But it's all the same thing, right? So when I look at you and you say you call yourself Abram, that's why I take myself and interject. Let me tell you something. Let me tell you about Abram, bro. Abram was the plug. From that, everybody sprouted. You feel me?
Yes.
So with that being said, bro, I wish you good fortune. I hope that you got 12 people that sprout from you, man. That share that passion that you have. That's why I fucks with you, dog. It ain't the message, it's the passion. You know what I'm saying? A person got to believe in something. You know what I'm saying? It got to be
Right.
authentic, true to them. You know what I mean? It ain't got to be true to nobody else. It got to be true to them and encouraging your conviction to make people follow. And I fucks with you for that, man. I tune in whenever you come up on my alerts, my nigga, because I fucks with you. You know what I mean?
Yo, man, I mean a lot, Dirty. And it's a spiritual thing, man. Cause likewise, dirty, yo. So I was mad I missed that shit. You know damn well you inspired this motherfucker right here. You inspired this show right here, dirty. Man, nigga, I watch every time, bro. Every time, bro. I be watching, and I saw it, and I took some insight. I was like, you know what? I'm gonna do the Nimrod story, man. I'm gonna do the Nimrod story because it's true. We gotta start believing in ourselves, guys. Like I tell you guys, make sure y'all get on over to that tautology program too, guys. Like,
Yeah, facts, man. Y'all need that shit. But check this out, bro. Cause y'all need to try. Here's the thing. My whole thing with tolerology is niggas think I'm trying to sell a course on how to date. Nigga, I don't give a fuck if y'all fuck or not. But I don't care. But I do understand this, that anytime you got a black leader, he's always killed over a chick. And I want to tribe with y'all guys. I want to help a small group of guys take over a large nation. Not only just spiritually, but like economically, socially, politically. But we can't do that if I'm afraid the nigga I help will try to kill me because this girl was like, "You smarter than him. You should have the number one spot." I need y'all to understand how to train y'all toddlers, man, so y'all don't try to kill the master. Because the master don't want the master slot. The master is hoping that the student overtakes the master. Because if you overtake the master, he get a promotion. You know what I'm saying?
say that again, my G. God damn. Yeah.
So you know what I'm saying. I'm just trying to transform boys to men like Michael Bivins. You know what I'm saying?
Let's get it. Let's
Hey,
get it.
I'm gonna say one more thing, and then I want you to click back on that video, man, because I'm feeling your vibe. But this is the last thing I'm gonna say on that topic. You said something about, man, the manosphere is split in 3-4 different sections, right? You got the beta soys, you got the incels, you got the radicals, and I know I'm extreme, right? But I want to say this though, man. Peace, because once again, I told my mans, because I'm over here sipping tequila with my mans right now. I told my mans, I said, man, I said, though, I can't hate. I said, man, when you said that you was gonna do a video on Kevin, but you didn't drop it because he died. I said, man, that's man shit. Men don't speak ill of the dead, even if we don't agree. You know what I'm saying? So with that being said, man, and I've said this several times, Kevin Samuels is the bridge. We don't seem so radical because Kevin was like that introduction to what needs to be known so that when we flow how we flow, niggas don't be like, these niggas crazy. They be like, oh, okay, this is fourth grade. Kevin got us kindergarten through third. Now we're going fourth through eighth. You know what I mean? So set out to that, man. I want you to get back to what you get back to though, because I know you're a man of conviction, bro. So I'm rocking with it, man. I'm enjoying your swag.
No doubt, bro. Let's get it. We gonna get it.
To worship the fire, before commanding him to worship water and the cloud. In the Midrash Rabbah, a compilation of Jewish scriptural exegesis, such element worship is mentioned in an encounter between Nimrod and Abraham. Here we see Nimrod command Abraham to worship the fire, before commanding him to worship water and the clouds themselves, something that Abraham seems to scoff at.
And guys, this is the thing. Like, you can't tell me. You know what I mean? Like, you can't tell me something is. You can't tell me the sky is red when I know the sky is blue, guys. And especially if God told me the sky is blue, because I read that God said the skies are blue. I don't give a fuck what. I don't give a fuck how fresh you look. I don't give a fuck how dope your wordplay is. You're not gonna get me to. You're not gonna convince me, guys. And it's all about your ideologies, guys. It's all about what you believe. We gotta start standing for something, and we gotta start standing for the truth, guys. You know what I mean? Nigga can't just tell you anything and you believe it, bro.
And proceeds to point out the senselessness in this. We are told Abraham was given over to Nimrod. Nimrod told him, worship the fire. Abraham said to him, shall I then worship the water, which puts off the fire? Nimrod told him, worship the water. Abraham said to him, if so, shall I worship the cloud, which carries the water?
And guys, all this is an ideology match. Remember, Abraham is going to represent my program. All my program is them instructions. The God, my nigga. God, nigga. The real God. Not the sky zaddy God. The real God. The God within you. Your Holy Spirit. Abraham represent that. That's me. And we know Nimrod in this reaction video is playing the character of Kevin Sam. You know what I mean? So peep game, like it's all about ideologies. And honestly, I'd never agree with a lot of his talking points, guys. Never, never, ever. Because it just didn't make sense to me. Like, nah, B, nah.
Nimrod told him, "Worship the cloud." Abraham said to him, "If so, shall I worship the wind, which scatters the clouds?" Nimrod said to him, "Worship the wind." Abraham said to him, "And shall we worship the human, who withstands the wind?" Said Nimrod to him, "You pile words upon words. I bow to no one but the fire. In it shall I throw you, and let the God to whom you bow come and save you from it." So here we see Abraham try to debate Nimrod by attempting to show him that everything he worships has something more powerful than it. Fire can be quenched.
When all you worship is money, bro, I'm going to destroy you, bro. In an argument, fight, war, whatever. When all you worship, all you stand for is dollar bill, y'all, it's over for you. You know what I mean? It's over.
By water, but yet the water is carried by the clouds, and yet the clouds are at the mercy of the wind. By pointing this out to Nimrod, Abraham causes Nimrod to sway between the earthly features and prove to him that there is always something that presides over another. With God, however, nothing presides over him, and Abraham's point here is to show that only God should be worshipped, because only God has no weakness. The text also shows the fickleness of Nimrod, in that he changes his worship so quickly upon.
That's a fact, they frickle, guys. Soon as I jump on any panel with this real shit that'll change your life, they cringe, they get frickle, they'll cancel me, they'll shut my mic off, they'll mute me. I mean, not really. You know what I mean? They have never done that. You know what I mean? Because I don't jump on niggas panels, but I'm saying, you know what I'm saying, guys. Anybody. Matter of fact, I go to Jessica X show. Them niggas hate me over there. They hate me over there, man. Because every time I go check Jessica, I'm coming with my program. I ain't going over there with that beef shit. I'm going over there telling niggas how to chill and how to get their mind right. And they can't stand it. They cringe, yo. They cringe. Cause they
Hey, let me tell you something, good bread. I've never gone on just an X show, but I'm gonna tell you this. I done cussed out people on my show. So y'all can sub to my channel, but if y'all ever come on my live and y'all say some dumb shit, I'm gonna cuss you out. You can unsubscribe, you can click like, I don't give a fuck. But I don't really do the dumb shit because I don't really give a shit.
right.
I'm a man of conviction. But this is my problem, right? So I cussed somebody out on my show before with Jessica X. True story. After I just told these niggas, yo, this is the manosphere. The key word to manosphere is man. Take your instruction from men. Don't be a fox trying to learn how to hunt hens from the hen. Listen to the fox. Very next thing a nigga said was, "Is Jessica X cool to listen to though? She seemed to be on our side." I'm like, what type of matriarchal shit is y'all on, nigga? What the fuck did I just say, nigga? I just said it. Nigga. Like, what the fuck?
These niggas can't help it. They can't help it over there. Hey, they can't help it over there, boy. They can't.
Hey, let me tell you something. Let me tell you what niggas want, man. This is the difference between. That's why I tell people all the time. If y'all sub to my channel, I tell y'all all the time. Y'all can't be a black man. Y'all could be black or y'all could be a man, but you can't do both. Because being black is the worst of women, gays, and felons. Or you could be a man and do man shit. But you'll
Right.
always be condemned for being a man if you're amongst the blacks, right? Because they are the race to be the second worst. Everything you do right. If you smart, they're gonna call you a nerd. If you articulate, they're gonna say you talking white. If you get a corporate job, they're gonna say you acting white. You got never man. You stay out of trouble, they're gonna call you a lame. Go to work
Facts.
every day, they're gonna call you a simp. Look, everything positive and productive in life, the blacks hate because they need to be dysfunctional. They need to be the victims, right? So I tell niggas all the time, you can either be a black or a man, but you can't be a black man because that's an oxymoron. So I say that to say this, my nigga. This is why what you playing today is so fucking powerful, my nigga. Niggas don't want a leader. They want a martyr. I ain't
Right.
dying for y'all niggas, B. I'll live for y'all niggas. I kill for y'all niggas. I ain't dying for y'all niggas.
Mm-hmm.
So
Right.
man, when y'all already, you know what I'm saying? I don't say it the same way you say good bread when you say everybody should worship themselves, but I do say it like this. Everybody has to be an active participant in the change they want to see.
Right. Right. Very that's I like that's critical thinking. Like that's why I always have open panels, because if maybe the way I put it, it don't ring to a nigga. But then the way another person put it, it ring to him. It's the same essential belief though. It's
Yeah.
the belief in oneself. Belief in oneself. However you gonna get there through you.
Niggas told me earlier. Matter of fact, because I'm plugged in Chicago, bro. One of my homegirls will work at Comcast Radio, right? She been telling me for a minute. She said, "Man, Kevin Samuels dead. You could take that slot." I say, "Man, I'm too extreme. I gang bang. I don't placate." You know what
I
I'm
saw
saying?
that post. I saw your post.
You know what I'm saying? But the truth of the matter is, man, that everybody trying to get a slot that don't mean shit if you don't do shit, right?
Right. Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Don't nobody waste that time, man. Goodbread, I done seen you and Miss Goodbread out there hustling y'all wares, y'all. You know what I'm saying, for the tools and fuels. You know what I'm saying? Y'all out here taking an active part in life. You know what I'm saying, to procure whatever future you trying to procure.
Facts. And we could sit back and bullshit. We could sit back and bullshit our ass off. We ain't got no real reason to be up here. Like, who that is in our position that's sacrificing likableness and not just conforming with the sheep. Like, hey, oh yeah, I've been together this long. And we just reaping the benefits of all that fake ass love that be getting shown.
Let me tell you something, man. This the only thing I admire about y'all relationship. This the only thing, but it's the most important thing. I tell motherfuckers all the time, I don't fuck with black girls because black girls can fuck you or they can help you, but they can't do both at the same time.
Mm-hmm.
And you found a girl that can fuck you and help you at the same time. So salute to you, sir.
Things dirty. Things
You know,
dirty.
that
Hey,
make you
yo.
better than Kevin Samuels, low key.
On the low. But you know not, and that's what makes me vital, because I'm trying to teach my brothers how to do that, bro. It's like, yo, son, I learned some shit from y'all just being around the older G's like yourself, Mr. Palmer. You know what I mean? I learned mad shit in just that little bit of time. You know what I mean? And it's about your frame. It's all about your frame and your drive, bro. My drive is so stupid, bro. She would be stupid to do something stupid, bro. And guys, you gotta get it like that, bro. You gotta get it like that, bro. You gotta be on your purpose. You see, when these dating coaches tell y'all get on your purpose, all they telling y'all is don't be walking around here like Cain. Don't be walking around here not trying to sacrifice, hating on the nigga that is sacrificing. You know what I mean? Because now you're gonna be roaming the land. And the idle mind is the devil's playground, guys. That's all I mean. So stay on your grind. Just be on your grind. You know what I mean? Be on your grind. Girls gonna ride your coattail, bro. Girls gonna ride your coattail. Girls want a leader. They're attracted to moving objects, bro. When you stop moving, that's when you got a problem, because that's when she gonna start looking. When you stop moving, it's when she start looking, bro. That's it. That's all. That's all. That's how I look at it, like that. And the game ain't never over, because female nature say the game don't never stop for them. You feel me? Game don't never stop for them at all. So the game don't never stop for you.
I'm gonna add something to that what you just said, my G. My bad, cause I pushed it wrong. But yo, check this out. Not only what you just said is what it is. A lot of listeners on here is under 30 years old. I'm 43. I remember being a shorty when men help men. Every man wanted to help a man get on. In Chicago, the spot was a car wash. That's where you meet everybody. The ballers, the managers at local stores, niggas who hired working HR, and they always trying to help men get a couple of dollars. Somewhere along the line, y'all niggas started helping women and stopped helping your brothers and competing with your brothers for these goofy ass toddlers with this recycled vagina and talking about some man, nigga, get it off the roof. I'm gonna help this chick though, and she take all your help, and then when she get on, she don't even give you no credit. She say she did it all herself, and then she won't even put you in position after you put her in position. Y'all got life fucked up. Help your brethren. Tribe with your brethren. Girls come with the grind. Girls do what they told, man. You know what
Yo,
I'm saying? That's part of leadership. Quit asking girls what they bring to the table. If you're a leader, you tell her what to bring to the office. You know
I
what I'm
tell a
saying?
nigga that too all the time. Stop asking girls what to bring to the table. If you a real nigga, she gonna bring the table to you. Like, this is what I got. And you gonna sift through it like, all right, we'll take that. We'll take that. All right, you can roll. You know what I mean?
Man, facts indeed, man. So when y'all look at this, man, and y'all look at like my man was just pulling up the Abraham shit, man. When Abram slid through the door, he ain't give a fuck what his wife had to say. What was her name? Liz?
Sarah.
Sarah.
Right.
He ain't give a shit. He say, man, look, I'll kill my son. I'll do whatever. Look, I'm riding
Facts.
with her. I'm riding. Right?
Facts. I'm riding for the God. Like, he didn't idolize nobody but God, bro. He ain't nigga worship, bro. That's why I tell y'all niggas stop nigga worshiping. Down to the point where he sold, yeah, my nigga, he sold this shorty. He sold this shorty because God says sell her to keep you alive. And I mean, that was the first entanglement. Like, that's why it had me tripping when niggas was acting like the entanglement word was a new word. That shit was already, the entanglement of Sarah was in the Bible. That shit was already a word in the Bible. So I'm like, oh, these niggas is tripping. They done learned the new word, don't know how to act. All right.
Man, look at all the great men that make the Bible. All the great men, right? There's only two great simps in the Bible. Two great simps, and that's David and his son Solomon. Besides that, every man was like, fuck these toddlers. I'm riding with the guys. Every single one of them. You know what I'm saying? I
That's
don't
a
give a
fact. Down to
I don't give
Adam. You right, bro. You are absolutely down to Adam because he didn't chase after Lilith, bro. He just came back, sat there. God made him Eve.
man, he riding with the guys. If you fuck with the guys, you'll be all right. If you fuck with these toddlers, it'll never be enough because a toddler can never be happy on her own. She needs you to feel her. That's why her body is nothing but cavities, nigga. Nothing but holes. She got a pussy, a ass, a mouth, and ears, nigga, and a heart that's empty that needs filling. Everything about them is holes. You gotta feel them. You can't ask them to replenish what you give them because they ain't in them. You gotta get your shit from other guys. So when y'all trying to get on, quit trying to look for a female to be your partner. You know what I'm saying? To take you to the top. She's supposed to be your assistant. Your partnership come from the guys. Y'all niggas low key, and I'm gonna let you hit back the video. But low key, man, I got pissed off because I was watching the what's that nigga name, man? The tutorial dude.
Mediocre tutorials.
Yeah, I was watching that shit earlier, and there's some nigga on there. He was on a pod about some nigga that was talking about he hate the patriarchy, and I'm like, nigga, you a man, but essentially you a patriarch. That's like a fish saying they hate swimming.
Right.
The
He hate
fuck?
God. He hate God, bro.
Hate God. So y'all listen. I know y'all was raised by hell of a mothers. I know y'all was raised by toddlers. But man, y'all gotta understand that at some point in time, every man needs a man. That's why shorties join gangs. That's why old niggas join frats. Every man needs a man because you know what the power is. That's why bitches don't ask for power. They ask to be empowered. Your power is in you, my G's. Y'all got to get off that shit that y'all can't listen to another man. Y'all can't follow another man and follow that other man to get to the place that you need to be and or outshine the master so he can get a promotion and you can get the slot. It ain't hard, nigga. Only men believe in hierarchy and structure and systems and shit. Girls believe that they all exceptional, which makes no sense because everybody exception and ain't nobody exceptional. But girls are dumb. Y'all gotta do what's best for y'all and do what's best for your whatever your tribe, clique, clan, crew, gang, whatever the fuck is. You gotta be the man that
All the
stands up to be
time.
that man.
That's a fact, though, Dirty. That's a fucking fact, man. You said something on the other live, that epic live that we did that was crazy, that was dope to me. Like, damn, what the fuck was it that he said? Yo, I lost my train of thought just now, B. Sheesh. You said a couple. You dropped a couple of bombs on that one. It'll come back to me though. It'll definitely come back to me because it's pertaining to this shit right here too. All right, let's get back to that video, guys. We finna wrap this on up. It's about 4 minutes left.
Upon being outsmarted by Abraham, to the point that he even looks foolish by the end of it. The text also gives a lesser-known account of Abraham's brother Haran, who we are told was present when Abraham was thrown into the fire by Nimrod. We are told, Haran, Abraham's brother, was standing there. He said to himself, "What shall I do? If Abraham wins, I shall say, I am of Abraham's followers. If Nimrod wins..."
You see, and that he represent the followers. He represent the followers right there. You see how the followers be? Y'all niggas gotta unhook. Y'all gotta stop this flip-flop shit. Y'all gotta stop this flip-flop shit, guys. You see how this is spooky. This is a spooky story, guys, yo. It's a spooky story, guys.
Account of Abraham's brother Haran, who we are told was present when Abraham was thrown into the fire by Nimrod. We are told, Haran, Abraham's brother, was standing there. He said to himself, "What shall I do? If Abraham wins, I shall say, I am of Abraham's followers. If Nimrod wins, I shall say, I am of Nimrod's followers." When Abraham went into the furnace and survived, Haran was asked, "Whose follower are you?" And he answered, "I am Abraham's." Then they took him and threw him into the furnace, and his belly opened, and he died, and predeceased Terach, his father. We see Haran deliberate over whether he should be siding with Abraham or Nimrod, and his loyalty to his brother and God is tested. His plan to side with whoever wins the altercation can be viewed as spineless and cowardly, but by the time Abraham enters the furnace, Haran shows resolve by declaring he is Abraham's follower, even after he has seen Abraham thrown into the furnace. By this, despite his earlier uncertainty,
very few gonna do that. Very few gonna make that. Remember, that's not the majority's decision. The majority of followers, they gonna clicked off of this video right here. They say, "Oh, he talking that God shit." You know what I mean? Because they hell of a mother taught them not to believe in they self. You know what I mean? That's what I was gonna say, bro. Yo, they hell of a mothers then taught them how to move in silence, bro. And then moving in silence, they don't speak up. And then not speaking up, they don't know how to lead a woman. And so they hate women because their moms never put them in a position to want to like women.
You know, if they black, they don't know what a woman is. They just know men with vaginas. But I'm gonna say this though, this is how powerful that story is, because y'all niggas is doing that right now. Not you, bro, but just in general.
Let's get it.
Let me tell y'all something. Y'all picked the winner, right? Everybody a fair weather fan. When Golden State is hot, y'all roll with Golden State. Y'all went with Golden State. You know, back in the day, goddamn it, man, when it was TM, what was it? Tim Hardaway. You won there.
Tim Hardaway, Weber, Mullen,
Mitch Richmond, all that shit. Y'all won there. You know what I'm saying? When the Bulls was hot, y'all was rocking with the Bulls. Now y'all don't even follow teams. Y'all follow a man. Whatever team LeBron on, y'all follow LeBron. Let me tell you something, bro. This is how that trial by fire works, bro. So all the time, niggas is calling Kevin Samuels Unc, the Godfather. And once again, I'm not gonna shit on the dead, bro.
No, it's not. It's not a shit on the dead. That's why the title is the way the title is. I want to ask my audience: do we think he has the Nimrod spirit? Is he the Nimrod spirit of the Black Manosphere? That's all I'm asking. I mean,
I'm gonna make it easier than that. Niggas gonna ride. Here's the thing about black people. Black people can only root for 2 black people at a time. You can only have 2 black female rappers. Y'all can only have 2 black stars in film. Y'all can only have 2 hot niggas in the manosphere at a time, even though it's a million niggas doing it, right? That's how y'all operate. That's how the minstrel class operates. So when Kevin Samuel falls off the top, you know what I'm saying? Rest in peace to him. He literally died on top though. That's funny. Anyway, you looking at motherfuckers looking to fill that void, right? So you looking at niggas that's looking for the next person to cuss out a chick for them because they scared to cuss out a bitch. I've been cussing out girls since I was 16, 17. Because
Right.
that's how, so that wasn't nothing new to me. I wasn't no Kevin Samuels fan. You know what I'm saying? Because I was like, yo, I've been telling the finest bitches like, oh, you got a bump on your nose, oh, bumpy nose ass bitch. And she be like, oh my God. And then next thing you know, we fucking. I'm just playing. So me cussing out a girl ain't shit. So, but that's what people was enthralled for him telling a 4 that she a 6. Like, nigga, I'm telling dimes that they 6s, nigga. What the fuck? Anyway, my thing is now niggas is looking for the new dude to root for, but they still not looking for that inner love, man. I love myself. Because I love myself, I got love to share with y'all. I ain't got to be here. You know how many of my real niggas, the niggas that y'all really need to talk to, ain't on social media? And they be laughing at me like, oh, why you be on Facebook and shit, man? That's just for the geeks, man. Like, shit, nigga, we out here. You one of the greats. I'm like, yeah, I'll be bored.
Nah,
You know what I'm
dirty.
saying?
You are though, bro. You know how I know you. You know how I know you one of the greats, cause we watching the playback of the other night, and Miss Goodbread like, yo, son, that nigga right there. You know, a girl know, girls know, bro, girls know, women know. That nigga right there, he the truth, bro. He the truth, bro. Like,
Gratitude to Miss Goodbread. But
know
you
what I
know
mean?
what, bro?
And
That's
that's a
because
fact.
I'm
It's
true to myself, bro. Like, what can a nigga do to me? I've been 6 figures 3 times. I done got it, lost it, got it, lost it, got it again. Then when niggas told me earlier, man, Goodbread, you my Facebook friend. Read that thread. When niggas said, man, goddamn it, man, you'll be better than Kevin Samuels because he was like pretentious and you a man of the people. And I said in the comments, I say, nigga, I've been 6 figures 3 times and lost it 3 times, nigga. Losing it all make you humble because it's the broke niggas that get you back on top. It's not the bosses.
yeah, yo, that's one thing that's gonna pop. Like the little channels is I always tell my good brothers already know, go fuck with the little channels. The littler channels are the real channels because 9 times out of 10 you're gonna learn more from the real channels because they little, because they don't do the bullshit. They don't have the controversy topics. They ain't sitting there doxing niggas. They ain't back and forth with this internet shit. Know what I mean? But
Man, low key, man, I'm a little channel because I feel like being a little channel, man. I'm a publisher. I came in this game, bro, publishing books. You gotta understand. Look, hey, listen, listeners. Let me tell y'all something. Y'all can look me up, man. Google Oak Summers on Amazon.com, man. Look how long ago I was doing interviews and pushing books. Look at, man, this videos of me trying to fight Steve Harvey, nigga. Like I've been one of them niggas.
yeah, that's why I call you legend every time you pull up, bro. Cause I know I did the research, so I already know it'd be an honor that a legend be like, yo, I fuck with son. You know what I mean? So I know dirty. And you not a gimmick nigga, like, you know what I mean?
I,
Like I don't have gimmicks. Like I don't like the gimmicks either. Like it's cool, but I like niggas that's to themselves, bro. Like that's how I am. Like I'm not a gimmick, bro. I don't like that gimmick shit, bro.
Man,
And that's
I
how I
am what I am, man. Look, here's my whole thing. I was a kid that was a nerd. Girls don't fuck the nerds. As soon as I got them and switched from glasses to contacts, all of a sudden I must have been cute, but I didn't know I was cute. And all of a sudden I'm getting pussy everywhere, right? So I'm thinking bitches think I'm funny. Whole time they just laughing at my jokes because they think I'm cute. Only thing I did was got some contacts. You know what I'm saying?
see it's shit like that. It's shit like that. You can't buy you can't buy that. You can't.
You know what I'm saying? So you know what I'm saying? Like I am who I am because that's who I always been. You know what I mean? Like once you know who you are, it don't matter who you are. Once you know who you are, you can be comfortable with yourself. You ain't got to go out here and try to be no other man. You could just that's when you can relate to other men. When you know who you are, like I got a nigga, all he do is fix cars. That nigga been fixing cars since we was 18 years old. That nigga 45 now. That nigga done fix cars, he done stole cars, he done started striker plate businesses where he steal cars and switch the fucking numbers on it. The nigga got him and worked at car lots, went to fucking the Tech Institute to learn how to get a license in car. The nigga fix cars. So who you think I go to when my car fucked up? I go to my man's. He fix cars.
Right.
He do brakes.
Yeah, my man out here, he do brakes and lights. Like that. Yeah, you know, Lil John. My man fix cars. I would never fuck with nobody else unless he say he can't do it. You know what I'm saying? Because that's my man's and I want to make sure he eat. And he fix cars. And because he my man's, he be like, yo, the price for the part $100. Because y'all gotta understand when y'all doing the car shit, it's whatever the price is, the labor is 2 times that. So if the part's $100 for the part, it's $300 total because it's $200 for the labor. My man be like, yo, buy the part. I put that shit on for $40. You my man's. So why would I go anywhere else? We love each other. You know what I'm saying? Pause. Right. But it is what it is. That's brotherly love.
Facts, bro. Facts.
So I fucks with my man's because my man's fucks with me because he comfortable being the auto boy. He just ain't nothing but a ghetto boy. You know what I'm saying? He comfortable being an auto boy. And I'm comfortable being who I am, whatever I am at that time, whether I'm a car cracker, a soap seller, a book seller, whatever the fuck I'm doing, I'm comfortable with it. I did my homework. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So, goddamn it, man, 2 men jamming as men. Men want to help people. That's why y'all love these toddlers. Y'all want to help somebody. Y'all see a damsel in distress. Y'all just want to help her. Y'all want to be the father to her fucking stepkids. Y'all want to pay her bills. Y'all want to make sure she's straight. Because men are fucking awesome. Men are awesome.
Right.
I don't understand how men look at other men and don't think other men are awesome too. Y'all niggas look at other men like, oh, he ain't shit. I'm the only good man. No, you not, nigga.
Yeah,
all men are awesome.
That's because they hell of a grandmother taught them, oh, it ain't enough to go around. So they think everybody a threat when it's not true, bro. We could all got our own championship ring, bro. You gotta want yours.
The problem with colors being a minstrel class, listening to these goddamn toddlers, I'm finna put some. I need y'all niggas to write this shit down. I'm gonna pause for a minute for y'all to get y'all pens or pull up the notepad in y'all phone or whatever the case may be. I'm gonna give y'all 3 seconds. 3, 2, 1. All right, I'm gonna tell you the problem with y'all niggas. The problem with y'all niggas is y'all great athletes, but y'all playing the wrong sport.
Perfect.
Y'all niggas is tech niggas, but they don't like nobody except athletes and rappers. Y'all niggas is paperwork niggas, but they don't like nobody but thugs and dope boys. Y'all niggas is fantastic niggas, but y'all black instead of men, so y'all in the wrong fucking sport. Y'all niggas should be playing hockey or being in NASCAR, but y'all niggas trying to play football and basketball because that's nigga sports. Y'all niggas need to quit being black and be men and find out what works for y'all, and y'all will be spectacular, nigga. And I shop with you.
It's a fact. That's a fact. I fuck with you.
I see a t-shirt.
My nigga. Hey, but shit, nigga, pop that Abraham shit, nigga. I fuck with Abe. Is Abe in my top 5 of biblical characters? Yeah, Abe in my top 5. Abe in my top 5. David number 1. You know what I'm saying? And low key, let me tell you something. Low key, Joseph is my number 2. Do you know the strength it took for Joseph to be the father of Jesus? While everybody's saying that's God, baby, but he know he knocked that bitch up, so she wouldn't get stoned to death because she had a baby out of wedlock.
Look at God's burn.
You know what I'm saying? When y'all look at the Bible, I want to tell y'all something real quick, man. And first of all, side note, bro, I need you to do something about Joseph.
I got you.
I need Joseph. Joseph is my number 3 in the Bible. He could easily be number 1, but Joseph is my number 3.
Hey, I'm about to say Joseph is my number 2. Joseph is number 2. Joseph is special though. Joseph's something special.
Joseph is special, B. He's special. The reason that hold on. Because Joseph was
Or you talking about Ishmael? Or you talking about Ishmael?
No, I ain't talking about Ishmael. No, I'm talking about the one that became a slave in Egypt and was like, fucking, I'm a slave, B. My brothers tried to kill me, fucking. I'm going to just rise my way through the ranks.
Wait, Moses? Because Moses is my 3rd. Moses
my 4th. But no, bro. Remember, goddamn, there was 5 brothers. And one of them, goddamn, their brothers supposed to go to Egypt from Jerusalem to go get some grain. And the other 4 brothers threw him in the ditch and left him for dead. And he ended up going to Egypt on his own.
You talking about Joseph. You talking about
Joseph. Joseph, my number 3. But I'm talking about Jesus' daddy, my number 2. His name Joseph too, ain't he?
Yeah, it's the same shit. Joseph.
Yeah. Joseph, Jesus' daddy, my number 2. Joseph The slave that became the advisor to the king, that's my number 3. I need you to do one on that, Joseph. But here's my thing. This is why I like Joseph number 2, Jesus daddy. I need y'all to understand that Jesus did not become the son of God until 300 years after he was born, when Constantinople did his thing, right? Before then, I need y'all to read the Bible for what it is. Begets means father by. It's patriarch. So when they say Jesus was beget by Joseph, who was beget by Obed, and they go all the way through the family tree. When they get to David, then they keep going back till they get to Abram, till they keep going back till they get to Adam. Bro, that's patriarchy at its finest. And that's why I fuck with that Joseph. Regardless whether he was broke or not, was fucking a 14-year-old or not, I don't give a fuck about none of that shit, bro. The fact that, man, he knew who his daddy and his daddy's daddy was is why he my number 2. Jesus is my number 5 in the Bible, and Jesus is my number 5 in real life. But because to me, Jesus was cool, but the story, because Jesus ain't never tell his own story. Everybody else told Jesus' story for him. You know what I'm saying? But Joseph, both Josephs, my number 2 and 3. But that motherfucker, hey, bro, you doing your thing today, bro. I'm with you, and I'm not
cooking.
You cooking, bro.
That's
you
what
cooking.
Dirty. Remember you said something. That's what the fuck I wanted to say. Fellas, keep in mind, God ain't have them 12 disciples, bro. There was no females in there, bro. That would have slowed them down, bro.
Hey, and hey, y'all Hebrew Israelites, I know some Hebrew Israelites in here. Why do y'all let y'all have female pharaohs and shit? What the fuck is wrong with y'all? Why y'all letting these goofy ass single mamas, goddamn it, man, get tired of being hoes, turn to Hebrews and become fucking priestesses and shit? What the fuck is wrong with y'all, man? Don't y'all don't love yourself? Y'all don't love the word?
But no, that's the thing that that's why I say, like, the Hebrew Israelite, that's a religion. Like, they gotta understand the real Hebrew Israelites, those are God people, bro. Like, they supposed to know what it is. All that extra shit with the woman leading and woman partaking in shit. Like, not even naturally. Your woman not even supposed to want to do that. Like, you see Miss Goodbread, these videos scare me. She don't want to be in my videos. She don't want to be nowhere near the streets of YouTube. And niggas gotta learn that, like, yo, bro. Nah, man, niggas gotta stop investing in stupid shit, yo. That's all I gotta say about that. Video. Oh, let's wrap this video up, bro. Oh shit, Oak fell off. All right.
Haran proves to be loyal to his brother in his decision thereafter. Even after his belly is opened and he is tossed into the furnace as well, he does not appear to backtrack and dies with his honor intact.
A private meeting is happening on June 15th by the world's elite to make a critical decision about the financial markets. If you know what will be announced on that meeting.
This idea of Nimrod worshipping the elements is perpetuated in several Jewish and Islamic traditions that see Nimrod come into conflict with Abraham. In some sense, the confrontation becomes symbolic of the conflict between good and evil, or the ideal of monotheism against polytheism. The writings are attributed to the Pseudo-Philo, an anonymous text containing many biblical antiquities. But versions of the confrontation are also featured in the Talmud and various rabbinical writings of the Middle Ages. In some of these accounts, the conflict between Abraham and Nimrod is merely a philosophical discussion between the two characters. But the longer version...
Right, guys, like I said, it ain't nothing personal. It's all philosophy, yo. You believe in red, I believe in green. You believe in blue, I believe in yellow. It's ideologies.
is by far more profound in terms of imagery and action. It sees Nimrod told by his astrologers or soothsayers that a baby will soon be born and will grow into the man that is Abraham, he who will put an end to Nimrod's idolatry and precede his downfall. This interpretation of the coming of Abraham is usually detailed by the soothsayers as spotting the birth of a new star, that which is either a real life manifestation or an image that Nimrod glimpses in his dreams. So as to deny any such prediction from coming true, Nimrod, in a similar fashion to King Herod, orders the murder of all newborn babies. But Abraham's mother is able to escape and gives birth in secrecy. Much later, after having found God, Abraham comes face to face with Nimrod and orders him to cease his idolatry lest he faces the wrath of God. So offended by Abraham's request, Nimrod has his men gather wood for 4 whole years, which was to be used in the biggest bonfire that the world had ever seen. He stuffs Abraham into the center of the bonfire, ready to.
Guys, keep in mind, I told you, when I come there with the truth, they be ready to cancel me, bro. Right now, Instagram dubbed me. Instagram killed me. They pulled the plug. Ask me if I care. Y'all already know. Give me a few days and another one to be up. And that's how it is, yo. Abundant mindset, y'all.
To be burned. But when the fires are lit, Abraham simply walks out, unscathed. Nimrod then challenges Abraham to battle and brings an enormous army to destroy Abraham. But Abraham is shown to produce an army of gnats, those which destroy Nimrod's army. In fact, a more gory detail exists.
And no cap, guys, yo. You gotta listen. You gotta be going on these platforms. You gotta listen in on these platforms, yo. It be mad hell of a sons. And they be up there. They be disrespecting the Bible. They be blaspheming God's name, yo. Shit be funny to me, yo. I be sitting back just laughing at these goofy ass niggas, yo, that can't read or write. And I'm like, damn, son, I really want to know how he living. What is his results about life? Because, you know what I mean, when we taking these ideologies and we taking these beliefs as truths, shit that we know our mother programmed us with or a gynocratic person programmed us with, when we taking these shits and we really start strengthening with other niggas that took in new information since the time we took in this bullshit, we look real stupid, you know what I mean? Real goofy, you know what I mean? Especially when you strengthen with somebody that read the basic instructions before leaving Earth. You have no wins in that argument, bro. You're gonna stick to your same old programmed, oh, the slavery and this and but then this. Like, come on, bro. Like, that shit get old, bro. And you mention that shit to the wrong person, because you mention that shit to me, I break that whole shit down. You know what I mean? But guys, if you can't read, just say that. You know what I mean? Don't discard the Bible. This story, I ain't make this story up. I ain't make this video up, bro. Salute to my guy Dirty for joining the panel. But we ain't make this story up, bro. I didn't make this story up. All I did was plug in the character to the spirit world, bro.
That one of the gnats burrowed into Nimrod's head and ended up driving him insane. But other versions recount that Nimrod surrendered to Abraham upon seeing him walk out of the fire and prepares to offer sacrifices to God thereafter. He also presents Abraham with gifts, none the least being the giant slave Eliza, who in these accounts appears to be Nimrod's son. But if we look at the Bible, we learn that Abraham would come to settle in Canaan, which some have interpreted as him fleeing from Nimrod, who was secretly plotting revenge. However, if this was the case, then Nimrod would not be the one who built the Tower of Babel, for this would have taken place many years before Abraham's birth. Islamic narratives also seek to establish Nimrod and Abraham as existing in the same generation, for a series of discussions were thought to take place between them. The Quran gives an example of Abraham speaking with an unnamed king that is thought to be the same as Nimrod, where they discuss God as being characteristic of giving life and causing death. Prideful as ever, this character, who is thought to be Nimrod, responds that he is like God, because he
See, even in the Quran, like y'all know how I do. I'm not just gonna give y'all one religion version of the story, because all of these religions, they have the same story. They just swagger jack from the Bible, from the one I tell you to read. That's why I don't fool with these fools, yo, with this Islam shit. Cause all of that shit, all these new shits, they stole they talking points from the Bible. So why I'ma listen to you when I can just go straight to the book you stole your shit from? You know what I mean? But in any event, you see the stories all the same in each religion. Are you following, guys? We done broke it down in three different religions so far. And the story is the same in each religion. So if you didn't know, now you know. You know what I mean?
too has the ability to give life and cause death. Some commentaries supply narratives here that Nimrod brings forth two men who are sentenced to death and proceeds to kill one before Abraham, while setting the other one free. In this, Nimrod demonstrates his power to Abraham and seeks to equate himself, using Abraham's example, as God himself, or at least on the same level as God. It would also be an effort by Nimrod to liken himself to God by showing his mastery over life and death. But Abraham is thought to have chastised Nimrod here, telling him,
Remember, don't complicate common sense. He gave dude's life and he killed so many women. He killed their hopes and dreams, life and death, bro.
that God brings up the sun from the east, and if Nimrod was as powerful, then he should be able to bring up the sun from the west. Obviously, not being able to do this, Nimrod exiles Abraham. Despite his minimal mention in the Bible itself, it's surprising how much Nimrod has come to influence both future theories surrounding the Bible as well as literature itself. A 19th century book known as The Two Babylons by Christian minister Alexander Hislop depicts Nimrod as the son and consort of the whore of Babylon from Revelations. Here, these two characters form the inspiration behind polytheism and the idea of goddess worship, as opposed to a more traditional male figure in God. Hislop also presents some interesting ideas of the Catholic Church being an insidious invention by Nimrod and his mother to maintain pagan ideals from Old Babylon. Nimrod even found his way into Dante's Divine Comedy, where he is portrayed as a giant. But let me know what you thought about today's video, and let me know if you have any other stories about Nimrod in the comments below.
All right, guys, yo. That brings us to the conclusion of our main event. Let me know in the comment section, guys. You know who Nimrod is now. So if you didn't know, now you know. Do you think Kevin Samuels was the Nimrod of the Black Manosphere? I need to see some comments, guys. I need to see some comments. If you gotta watch the video back, do that. You know what I mean? But holla at me. I found this very spooky, very informative, very unique, very creative. You know what I mean? But I'm biased. I like my work because I just go hard to bring y'all the content. I go hard to bring y'all the truthful content, guys. It's been 2 hours. You know what I mean? I know y'all tired now, so I'm gonna leave y'all. Don Sapinski, salute. I'm gonna call you a queen. I think you're a girl, right? Right? You know what I mean? Put a 1 in the chat if you're a female. You know what I mean? Sapinski, Don Sapinski, you're a female. Put a 1 in the chat. You know what I mean? Salute to y'all. Salute to my good brads. Y'all know what it is. It's all about critical thinking. You know what I mean? It's all about taking in new information, understanding and believing. Okay, Don Sapinski. I figured that. You know what I mean? It's all about taking the new information. You know what I mean? And I appreciate everybody. Supreme 10, I didn't call out the super chat from the other day. You know what I mean? I didn't pay attention to it because my phone is on Do Not Disturb. So for those of you that super chatted, much love and much appreciation for y'all. Y'all already know I go above and beyond to bring y'all the content, yo. You know what I mean? I go above and beyond to bring y'all the content. I sacrifice my time. And I appreciate the donations. And trust me, y'all, I'm gonna do something really special with them donations. I save everything. Yo. You know what I mean? I'm on my cash poor shit. So it's been real. I ain't gonna drag it no more, guys, yo. I hope y'all had a good time. I hope y'all learned something. I hope y'all don't miss the message. You know what I mean? Man, I love y'all, man. I could do this shit all night. I could really do this shit all night, y'all. Man, I got the best chat, man. It's the chat, man. I wouldn't amazed. He said I wouldn't compare Kevin Samuel to any historical figure. Kevin Samuel was unique in his own way, but this is not a historical figure, yo. This is a biblical spirit. You know what I mean? So I get what you're saying, but yeah, this is a biblical spirit. This is a spirit. This ain't got nothing to do with no historical figure. You know what I mean? A historical figure is like Abraham Lincoln, George Washington, type shit like that. Martin Luther King, Malcolm X. Nope, we ain't comparing. We going deeper than that tonight. We went deeper than that tonight, bro. You know what I mean? We went deeper than that tonight. So yeah, nice try. But you know what I mean? Unhook from society. Don't remain stupid off your mom's ideologies that your hell of a mom's programmed you with, or hating people or hating the truth. Because you know our moms, they don't like accountability, so they sometimes teach us, because you know how they inadvertently teach us that? Because nothing is ever their fault. They come home sometimes from work and it's, yo, the job stresses me out. It's the distress. And we young, we hear that. So we automatically take on that entitlement of, it's not our fault. And that's how we all go unaccountable. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? But now, when you say, yeah, biblical too, Amazed, you want to come on the chat? I could drop the link again. I got time. Put a 1, Amazed. Put a 1 if you want to join the chat, and we could respectfully debate this, because, you know what I mean? I think he is Nimrod. To keep it real, you know what I mean? Respectfully, rest in peace, Kevin Samuels. I think he do have the Nimrod spirit. So if you want to debate this, you could put the 1 in the chat. I'll drop the link again. In fact, let me just drop the link. And I mean, respectfully, like, I mean, you could just tell me why you think you can't compare him when everything is comparable, everything is checkable. You know what I mean? But tell me why you think you can't compare Kevin Samuels to nothing. You know what I mean? Hold on, give me 1 second. Let me get this. All right, the link right there, bro. The rest of y'all, let me go use the bathroom. I'm gonna play a little skit. You know what I mean? We'll
As
be
I
back.
grow older, the one thing that becomes clearer to me each and every day is that I don't owe anyone a thing,
No, that's not an argument,
and
bro.
neither do you.
Argument. You know, I'm Abraham.
I've seen a lot of people pollute their potential after sipping from the well of entitlement.
You know what I mean?
This is certainly true of many of the people I've been associated with over the years, even my own son. What they need to understand is that you should never feel like the world owes you anything. It doesn't. You must accept that it's all on you. That might seem like a very cynical way to view the world, but I would argue that it's actually liberating. You can only feel betrayal when you feel like you're owed something from someone. You can only feel resentment when you had expectations for assistance. When you accept that it's all on you, only then can you finally be free to focus 100% on being the best version of yourself.
Get stupid. Ain't no school for this shit. You gotta be smart enough to pick up the information as you go. Now the crazy shit is niggas that look like you doing something wrong. Why do wrong? Now motherfuckers say you crazy, nigga call me crazy. You know I be thinking when they say that? Niggas say I'm crazy, I be thinking, yep. I was crazy enough to believe what the fuck I was saying gonna happen was gonna happen. And that's why I was persistent enough and consistent enough to exist now. Feel what I'm saying?
Next time. You said next time? All right, next time, bro. But might not be no next time because I don't talk about Kevin Samuels every day. Like, I don't just use Kevin Samuels for clicks, clickbait. You know what I mean? I had something to talk about, so I did something. Now, tomorrow definitely not going to be about Kevin Samuels, so it ain't going to be no need to jump on. That's why I dropped the link so that you could, you know what I mean? So we could learn something, you know what I mean? Because like I said, nothing is uncheckable and nothing is uncomparable because everything compares to something spiritual. Everything earthly compares to something spiritual. You know what I mean? But yo, I appreciate you for tuning in though. You know what I mean? No cap. You know what I mean? You know how it is. It wouldn't have been an argument. You know what I mean? It would have just been a compare and contrast. And I appreciate you at the end of the day. You know what I mean? At the end, word. So I check y'all, yo. Guys, y'all get home safe. Y'all know how we do over here. It's the School of Common Sense. And Mr. Goodbread reporting, and I'm out of here, y'all. I hope y'all learned everything y'all need to know. I hope y'all know everything y'all need to know. Word.
Only two things can get you through this, man. That's patience and persistence. My life is tailor-made for me. Don't let anybody speed up my process. I don't care what's happening out there. That's the great thing about, having ultimate confidence in yourself is it doesn't matter what's happening. I don't care what's happening. I don't care what you're on or this person's on. This is what
I thought I was ready in 97.
Right.
And I didn't have a major record company marketing to promote my project till 2003.
Right.
So for that time period, I had to run on my own energy. I had to convince myself that I'm gonna make it. Regardless of how people felt at that time. And what it does is it makes you feel like, well, it made me feel like there's gonna be points that people are gonna mistake my confidence for arrogance because they don't understand the process I went through.
I really could care less about how people feel. I did the work. Feelings are not facts. I'm all about the facts. Let's get ready.